People thought this hyper
Oh, Hyper
RPG.
RPG. It's a rerun, but
Oh, it's a
normally, I don't know, 600 people.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's a pretty well-known channel.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for my dice and it was already on my
Live.
table.
Am I live? I am live. Guten
Are you?
Tag.
Please never speak German again.
I thought you liked my accents when I try to do accents.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yes.
Apparently you're playing Divinity.
Divinity. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, you're not live.
Give it a few seconds because on my screen I'm live.
Oh, there you are.
Did I say
Can you
Guten
play-
Tag?
Wait, are you online? Oh yeah, you are
I
streaming.
am online. Yes. So, hello everyone, including the players. How you doing? So previously we left it when we were by the city of Arkilaid. You guys helped this guy. I forgot his name again. Piblo, or something like that. To get to the city and get to deliver a message to the nobles. On the other hand, you also helped the merchant to bring one of his branches to the city to set up his branch. So yeah. Oh, and then it was the evening. You guys found out about some children gone missing, and someone might have almost killed a child by accident, and kind of like just ran away as soon as that happened. Like, oh shit, I almost choked this child to death, but like, fuck it, let's run away. And then, yeah, so it's the evening, you guys have slept. Do you want to do anything before you sleep?
Or I'm just in tavern, right? Drinking
Yeah,
with the priest. The priest man.
Yes. And basically, because of the priest, everyone's kind of nice to you because the priest is with you. So they're like, oh, do you want drinks here? It's on us. Or you want to stay? Go ahead, stay. It's no problem.
Okay.
I'm going to sneak into both of their rooms
Okay.
and leave a note saying, "You must go help find my child." They will see it and basically mark down like the tracks that I found leaving out of the city,
Okay. Alright, sure.
saying that there'll be a big gold reward when they get back.
Okay.
And then like just leaving that in their rooms, but like in a place where they'd find it in the morning, not after they just passed out.
Alright. Okay. Cool. Wait, hold on. Let me grab my notes. There we go. Okay. Oh no. I'm just checking my pen. There we go. Okay. 2 notes in each room. With instructions of where the leads for the children go. Okay. Whoa, who's typing that fast?
Only one
I'm
person
beginning
can.
to feel like a rap god.
Right, so
Alright.
I'm gonna stand up in the tavern and be like, I am Ulfred Workragner's son. After party in my room.
Alright. So every now and then, while you're drinking, you kind of like step on the chair, like, I am Ulfred, and then at the end, you eventually go to your room and.
I shouted after party in my room.
Oh, after party in my room. Oh, okay. Cool. Some of the people misunderstand what you meant by after party, and they just don't get like, why is he saying that out loud? And some of the ladies in the tavern is just like, one of them is kind of like you, the other ones are like, yay. The priest is like, I like the way you think, and yeah, he kind of goes with you, so yeah.
We go to our room and like we just party and trash the room.
Sure. Do you know if you do destroy any properties, you have to pay for it? Just letting you know.
But they're with the priest. Everyone loves the priest.
Yeah, not to the point that like If
damage.
it's a bad hospitality, like come
Oh
on.
no, like we just make the room messy. We won't break anything.
Alright, fine.
Like so stuff that's like gets flinged around. It's just a bit
Pillow
messy.
fight. Alright, sure.
Yeah.
Just a pillow
Sure.
fight.
Sure.
Just a
We
pillow
lose an
fight.
important letter here and there.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Sure. That's kinda metagaming, but I allowed this one time. But
Well,
okay.
it's not. It's more. I'm trying to make it as.
Oh.
Sure,
I was
no,
gonna.
it's fine,
I was
it's fine.
planning on doing this just before the letter thing. I was planning like just to have
It's
like
fine,
a
it's
crazy
fine,
night
it's
in the
fine.
room.
Don't worry. Yeah.
I thought it'd just be more funny. I don't find the letter, and I end up stumbling upon them anyway in the random.
It's fine. Oh my god, our messages aren't coming up. It's still, well, it is in my message, in my thing.
No, on the screen.
Oh shit.
On your.
He won't let
Oh,
us
no, there it
leave
is.
without
Okay, there it is.
providing top quality content. He's hiding cosplay. Okay. I don't even know how that works, but okay. Yeah. Sure you do, and I guess, and eventually you sleep. I'm gonna say you sleep around like 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
So it's pretty late up. How about the Bard and the Beast?
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna go
Sounds
along
like a
with.
Disney movie, by the way.
The
I'm gonna
Bard
go
and-
along with
Oh,
Utah to his party, and I'm going to be the one playing the music for it
Oh, in the party
And then
room.
I'm gonna-
Okay.
in the party room, and I'm gonna be like fling the halfling. So that's the new
Sure.
song I've created. Fling the halfling, for he deserves it.
Fling the okay.
Do I have to do a roll to see if everyone flings the halfling, or can I just allow
Oh,
it to
you want
happen?
them to actually fling the
Yeah,
halfling?
obviously, it's a song.
Alright,
We're
yes,
just gonna
please,
encourage
roll,
people to
roll
do
the
it.
persuasion and...
Performance, I'd say.
Yeah, performance, actually.
Performance.
Yeah.
Oh boy, guess what my performance is? 4-6.
It was a rookie number.
15.
I dropped one of my die.
You rolled 15 or total 15?
21 total.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're so drunk they're gonna believe you, whatever you're like. Sure, like they're flinging the halfling as they're singing along with the song, like, oh, fling the halfling. That's what we should do, and then they keep just floating around, and yeah, they're flinging the halfling. I hope you're satisfied.
I'm super satisfied. Will they fling him out the window, or is it gonna just like?
For now, they're just bouncing him up and throughout the like. Think of it like you're
Song
playing.
intensifies.
Can we make the song intensify so it's like it becomes a bit darker, but they don't notice?
No. Well, yeah, sure, but like think of it like, you know how.
I eventually want the halfling to be thrown out the window. Is what I want to happen.
Ooh, okay. Okay, sure. I need to calculate some few stuff. Just give me a moment. Halfling would be shorter, so that would be.
Wait, is he gonna die?
That's
Oh,
what I'm
no.
calculating.
Oh no.
Okay, so at the end of your music, they are they're tossing the the halfling around here and there, and then eventually they at the end your music starts to hit the beats every now and then start to like increase up to the point that everyone's doing almost everything you're saying to the dot, and you're just wondering to your head like, let me experiment with this. Throw him out the window, and they throw him out the window, and you just see him fly through the window. Go like, huh, it worked, and you don't see or hear anything else about the halfling. And everyone cheers as soon as they throw, like, hey, we throw him out the window, like as if they made the accomplishment.
So we've thrown a halfling out the window.
Yes, congratulations.
And that's how the party ends.
And that is how everyone goes to sleep.
I'd say it was a very good party.
Sorry, I'm
What?
just making some notes.
Did you tell us the name of the town, or do we have to find that out?
Hmm?
Did you tell us the name of the town?
I did. Arkilaid.
Yeah, it's on the stream. You not watching the stream?
Oh.
Then, like, what's the name of the stream? Episode 3, Survival of Arkilaid.
Yeah, exactly.
That.
Oh, hi. Hi, people. Hi, stream. There's 7 people watching stream.
Oh, hello, stream. Thank you for watching. Hey. So yeah, you throw the halfling out after you sing a music and hype everyone up in the party, and everyone sleeps. In the next morning,
Oh.
you wake up and it's yeah. What?
Beast left the call.
Oh,
Oh, he's back.
oh, welcome back.
Nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
So basically, it's the morning, and you guys overslept up until 12. So it's basically afternoon now. So
Except
it's...
me.
Yeah, you're just like keep waiting for the time that you left the note for, and then when you guys wake up, you're both in the same room with the priest, with a bunch of guys and girls, and just like like sleeping on top of each other because they were so drunk they just passed out on top of each other. It's a mess, and when you're trying to walk away, actually, let's see which one of you wakes up first. Can both of you roll a d20 and add Constitution?
I got a 20. I don't even need to add Constitution. I just got a natural 20.
I
Oh,
got
okay.
1, so.
Okay, so and the bard wakes up first, and then is walking, and then because you're still sleepy, you don't understand about your surroundings. There's a piece of paper.
Fine, though.
That, huh?
I woke up 100% fine, right?
Yeah, you're not hungover or anything. So yeah, you wake up. Well, you're immune to poison anyway, so you just like brush it off, but you're still kind of sleepy. You get up, you're like kind of tilting around as you're walking, and then eventually put your foot on a piece of paper and slip and hit to the ground. But there was someone between the ground and you, so it kind of cushioned you. And at this
hospital.
point,
So I sat on someone.
at this point, oh shit, I can't pronounce your name. I still can't pronounce your name.
Uted?
Yeah,
Dwight?
Ufred.
Ufred. I'm just gonna say Ufred. Ufred, like feels a heavy item kind of just bounce off of him, and the hungover kind of kicked in at a rush, and you feel like you want to throw up, and you're like, what is happening? You're
Can
not.
I be like, it's time to wake up? Whilst like making Rebecca's character go flying off me, whilst projectile vomiting at the same time.
What? So basically, you want to say like time to wake up, and you try to jump up, and because Barda's reactions are on par to normal, she can understand that you're about to get up. So she moves away, but managed to grab the paper that she stepped on, and then at the same time you got up and throw up because you weren't feeling so good, and someone just kind of stepped on your belly. However, the place you threw up was literally to the mouth of the priest, and then that made the priest wake up and go like, "Oh, that was disgusting," and he threw up on his own legs. So this is kind of like a huge crossroad. Disgusting.
Reaction.
Yes. You started a chain reaction of throwing ups, and at this point the party's like, okay, this is now the time to leave the party. And then yeah, so when she leaves, she starts reading the paper. That's when you understand the whole baby situation. What is your reaction?
Oh, babies. I don't care. They're not
Baby, it was
about
a
me.
child, wasn't it? A baby, not a baby.
No, not a baby, like a child. Yeah.
Children, I don't care about them. Money? Hell yeah.
Count me in. All right. Do you tell the Ufred?
No. You reward money. Why would I tell him?
Okay.
I look at Uther to see if he's noticed anything, and I hide the scrap piece of paper, and I walk away.
Oh, he hasn't noticed then. He's just laughing about the fact that he has started to change reaction of throwing ups, and he's just kind of like enjoying the sight. So I assume you leave the room and try to go to the meetup
I
point.
leave the room.
All right, cool. Ufred, what do you do?
Hey, priest. Can you heal me up?
Can you wake up? Did you say?
Can you heal me up?
The priest is kind of like feels disgusted. He has a headache, and he goes like, "I need help myself. Can you wake me up?" And then he's looking for his book that has like some information that he's looking for, and he eventually finds this book that has a the cover looks very different. You've never seen a book like this before, and you feel like it's a very special book. And the color of the like you can tell it's from it's a skin-based cover, and you can tell the color is much whiter than the usual skin-based colors covers for a book. Like usually they go dark brown, but this one is like very white. Yeah, so he grabs it and then he flicks through it, and at one point he just puts his hands on it, and then suddenly he's feeling fine. And then he looks at you and goes like, "Come here," and then he just like taps you on the shoulder, and now you're feeling fine too.
Thank you, buddy.
Second round.
Let's go. We go back to the town, back into the tavern.
Sure.
Alright, I'm waiting for them in the tavern bit.
Oh, you're waiting in the tavern, but okay.
Well, no, I'm waiting in the lobby because they're gonna come. There's only one way down to like the main lobby bit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm basically waiting for both of them because I'm like expecting them to kind of take the bait.
Sure. The bard takes the paper and comes down. Goes like, he keeps looking around and then sees you because he recognizes you. Comes up to you and goes like, "Oh, did you get this letter?" And like,
No, I don't think she does that. I don't think she does that.
Oh well, yeah, you're right actually.
And I just go. I just leave.
So basically, I see her. When I see her, I'm stopping her, being like, "Wait, did you get a letter at all? Like, because I got this letter about this situation, and like."
Yeah, I'm like, I think about it, and I'm like, no. What note?
Oh,
well, there's this note I found, and I
You sound robotic.
Well, the beast explains to you what he found, and then tells you there's money involved, and you're like, wait, money?
No, I know there's money involved. I want to solve it without him.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm saying to you that
I want all the gold.
All right.
Oh wait, it doesn't say how much gold it is. It
I
just
just
says
know there's gold.
gold rewards.
Okay. Sure. So you just say like, no, I'm not interested, and leave.
So as them
No,
two,
no, I say I have no idea what you're talking about, and I leave.
So
I was like, well, I've got a job. Like, I'm basically trying to grab her back, and she's like, "Well, I've got a job for us." Like,
How much?
Well, I don't know. I just know that there's gold involved.
You tell me how much gold, and I'll consider it.
Well, I wouldn't know. This note just says gold reward.
What note?
But no, I have like my own copy of the note.
So as them two are having their like conversation, can like me and the priest like sneak past them without them knowing because they're just too involved? And, like,
I'm waiting for him. I'm expecting.
No, but
him,
the thing is, these two are by the door. You are trying to go to the drinking area, which is you don't have to leave. You can just go to the drinking area and start drinking, no problem.
And they don't notice us.
I mean, they're still talking. It's not like notice to the point of like, oh, I didn't see them going. Where are they? It's more like if they look your way, they can see you. It's not like it's not that big of a tavern that they won't be able to differentiate people in it.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting at the corridor that joined them back into the main lobby bit, which is what I was precisely waiting in a way that they would definitely bump into me.
Yeah.
Well, as them two have their conversation, can I say to the priest, is like whilst walking down, is there any way to make money in this town?
The priest goes, I actually have I need some help and assistance. If you help me, I will pay you handsomely.
What type of work?
I just require you to get me some materials, if that's understandable.
What type of materials?
Skin. It doesn't even have to be a dead one. If you bring me live ones, I will do the killing myself, and I skin them myself. You know, for my book. And
what type of skin?
Oh, isn't that clear? Human.
Oh, you made friends with a bad man.
You're the one to talk.
I was gonna say, like, coming from you.
What do you mean? What do you mean, guys? I know what you're talking about.
Episode 1.
Yeah. I don't remember what happened in episode. Nobody remembers.
Yeah, go on.
Can I like pin the priest to the wall about listen here? What fool do you take me for?
Oh, a pretty strong fool. I give you a lot of money.
How loud are they talking about human skin?
Oh no, he keeps it like pretty, like he whispers it. He doesn't say it out loud. He's not dumb enough to say like, I want some human skin. Like he
sure?
No, yeah,
that frick isn't though.
No, Ufric just grabs him and goes like, what kind of a fool you think I am? And then he goes like, well, I think you're a pretty damn fool, because if you're hanging out with me, not realizing what I am. And then he kind of turns around and goes like, look, I pay you a lot, and I help you in whatever help you may need. Just get me some human. They don't even have to be alive. They can be dead. Just find me dead bodies and then just give me their skin.
I won't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I kind of just walk off and leave him. I don't continue drinking with him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, someone's calling my phone. I'm trying to see who it is. It's been reported as a fraud, so I'm not gonna answer. Sorry. Yeah, sure. He goes like, all right, fine, then let me buy you a drink while you do that.
Okay.
Okay. Now you feel kind of like, all right, this tasted. Okay. Well, what is everyone else doing?
Well, I'm gonna try and grab Ufric. Notice him, and be like, "We have work to do."
You gotta start with, did you get the letter? Because
Yeah, did you get a letter by any chance, boy?
No.
Oh, we'll have a look at this fancy, well-drawn, well-written letter that I managed to completely find.
That I definitely didn't write myself.
It talks about a child, a missing child, and there are tracks. I found tracks in the morning while you lot were getting your beauty sleep. We should investigate them. There's a gold report. What say you, man?
Ufred likes the sound of gold.
All right. So are you guys leaving the tavern together?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the question.
As...
Is Dwight just...
I'm like upset that like my reward has dropped because there's now another person, but I'm still thinking about gold.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I just begrudgingly join.
Sure. As soon as you guys open the door, there's a crowd of people outside, just like circling in an area, and then you guys like a little bit the walk forward, and then you realize, oh, it's
It's a
you
halfling.
recognize the body that's on the ground. You've seen him before. It's a halfling that you threw out the window yesterday, and yeah, he snapped his neck on landing. So
I'm gonna just look at the other two and then just like continue walking in the route that I was taking, because I'm like, I can't prove it's you two, but I fucking know it's one of you two.
you just have that gut feeling that these two probably had something to do with this. Alright, cool. You guys carry on walking, and then you get to the center of the city, where there is the statue thing. And when you get to there, there is the remember the messenger who you guys helped to get here?
Yeah.
He's standing there, and he's with two other guards behind him. In case you want to look how the guards look, they are also in shining armor and have a helmet, but you can tell they're like his bodyguards. And
Ocean Master, carry on.
yeah, pretty much. They are yeah. He as soon as he sees you guys, he kind of runs towards you. Go like, oh, I finally found you guys. I kind of need your help. I don't need your help. You need my help. Well, kind of both. And he sounds very confused, but he seems in a rush.
Ha 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 ha, message no boy while slapping him on the back. Calm down.
The first slap you do, the other two like go for their weapons, and he just kind of gives a hand gesture that like, don't worry, they're friends. But then he goes send in the chickens, and then he goes that basically I told my master what you did for me, and the excellent skills that you showed in the journey here, and he was wondering if he could use your skills to help him obtaining an object. There will be really good prices. I'm talking about golds.
Now, boy, you're speaking my language.
But first, we must go and deal with this other situation first, where there is an unknown gold reward. It could be millions.
I'm gonna follow this boy here.
Okay. Well, what are you guys doing? Oh, he just told you. He kind of go like, if you're willing to do, there's a spear that is missing, and basically well, my master, he seems to be very proficient with spears, and he is very known how strong he is with one. And he wants you to retrieve this one specific spear, which is in a dungeon.
Can I interrupt him?
Yeah, sure.
Can I interrupt him and be like, did he perhaps sell it to a shopkeeper? Mayhaps it's dug in a dirt hole. I'm not sure, but it might be dug in a dirt hole in another city.
As much as I wish it was that easy, sadly no. There is
Can we all shoot a look at Ufre?
Ufre, like, well, when you say that, everyone like turn around, just look at Ufre, like, are you sure it's not in the dug or something? He looks at you and goes like, no. We're pretty sure of its location. It's just that it's a very dangerous dungeon that we can't access it ourselves. How about 100 each?
We need a written contract. Someone get some pen and paper, some ink and paper.
I will give you 100 gold each. However, if you find the Spear of Tez, and also, if you manage to find anything else inside, bring the loot to me.
And if we don't, we just don't get 100 gold? If we just bring you the spear, what then?
I will know. He gives you each a ring, and he goes, if you try to take the loot for yourself, I will know.
Wait, is it not just
I
random
give
loot?
him the
Is it
ring
his
back.
loot? Is it his loot, or
we
is
can't
it
really-
random loot?
Oh no. So the loot is, so basically imagine there's in the dungeon, if you find other, like, let's say there are other adventurers that are dead inside, or the monsters have a chest inside, and you manage to grab
But it's not his loot.
Yeah, but he's saying if you find it, if you grab it, I want it. Like, you have to give it to me.
But finders keepers.
Yeah, he knows that. That's why he's hiring
That's
you.
not a rule
That's
I
why
want.
he's giving you 100 goals for it instead.
Is it worth it, guys? Wait, no,
You don't know.
talk
Maybe
to
the
GM
items
right now.
inside are.
Can we pretend like ignore him, but as he's talking, be like, is 100 like how many adventurers do you think died in this dungeon, and or do you think it's worth 100 gold?
100. He kind of steps in for it. He goes like, 100 gold is equivalent to 100 servants. Just saying.
I'm not talking to you right now. Hang on a second. No, but for real, like in terms of economy, is 100 gold worth? Because it could be loads of dead adventurers, and that might be like more than 100 gold.
That is true.
Yep.
Or one item could be worth more than 100 gold. Or even the
Exactly.
Spear of Tess might be worth more gold.
Could we just abandon the ring inside the dungeon?
Yeah, he's like, here's this ring, and that's why I
Is
said
it
I give him
metagaming
the ring.
asking this question, or is
No,
it like...
no. You can ask it.
He's
You
like,
can ask
yeah.
him that. Yeah.
Because I'm
like-
refused to take the ring anyway.
Well, he hasn't. You haven't taken it yet. He's holding it in his hand, and he goes
I
like,
wouldn't
"If
ask
you
him, though.
accept
No, wait,
this."
hang on. I don't want to ask him. Hang on. Because then he's going to have ideas.
So basically, if you accept this quest, I need you to wear these rings, and if you take them off, they will reappear on your ring. Like, well, when you wear them, you can't take them off. Let me put it that way. It kind of like take
So
the
what
form
benefits
of your
does the
finger.
ring does besides
Oh, it just
restricting us from taking
tells
the
me
gold?
your location, your stats, and your positions and possessions, and if you're alive or dead.
Sorry, boy. I don't like being spied on.
I want to do an Arcana test on those rings, but...
You can. He doesn't mind it. He's holding it out for you to check.
Mate, it sounds real shady.
He's from the noble side, so...
17 plus 4.
Yeah, you
21?
can find out that it does from what you can tell, it does pretty much what he says it does.
No curses or anything?
No curses or anything.
Still don't like it. I'm gonna turn to Beast for advice and be like, what do you think? Who's just dead? Hello?
Beast.
Hello?
Yes. Sorry. Hello. What?
What do you think of the situation?
I don't like the idea of the rings on us. Like, why do you
I'm
need
not
to?
a slave.
Yeah, like, why do you feel the need to watch us just to make sure we don't take something?
No, so that if you're dead, we can hire someone else to do it, or
I
if you
start
take
digging a hole?
stuff, we can.
Yes.
Yes, you
Yes,
can. Okay, let
please.
me give you this permission. At any point, you can start digging a hole. Just tell me. You can tell me like, okay, I'm digging a hole right now, so I know.
I'm digging a hole.
All right, cool.
We all move on. I'm just gonna shuffle slightly away so he has enough space to dig the hole.
Sure. And like the guards are just keep like they're trying not to look at you, but they can't resist of like keep looking at you with their corner of their eyes like, what is he doing? Like why
I
is
call
he-
the cards over. They come over.
yeah. Well, one of them comes over just to make sure like you're not thinking anything dodgy, and he goes like, "What are you doing?" Like
I just say watch.
he is watching you very carefully. But the Pueblo guy, he turns around and he goes, the rings are so I know if you are dead or what possessions you managed to obtain in the dungeon. If you don't want to wear the rings, I would have to send my guards to go with you, and I need to make sure you guys don't kill them. So then I have to.
How do we?
Yeah.
How do you know if we killed them or if the monsters killed them?
Yeah, that I was gonna say. Then I have to make sure I send another sorcerer with them. When, by that case, then I would just send my own party. Why should I hire someone else?
Well, then why are you hiring us if you could just hire and if you could just bring your own party? By that logic.
Sometimes, paying people to do something, it's easier than doing it yourself.
I don't want to make a choice on this one. I'm going to be Switzerland.
I give my ring to Ufed.
I just put the rings in the hole.
You grab the rings, put them in the hole, and then put it over. And he's just like... he's just like... I was warned about this. And
Are you burying it?
Yes.
Yeah, buried them.
Yeah. And he just like looks at the guard that was looking at you, and he goes like, "Dig them out, just dig them out." And then the guard now has to like keep digging out the rings and trying to find them, and because they're rings, they're harder to find anyways. So yeah.
And then I'm gonna walk off and leave them. Like, see you later.
All right, sure. Are the two of you carry on with the kidnapping situation?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do the kidnapping. I don't think there's a point in doing the dungeon if we're gonna have to be
monitored,
like forced to wear these shackles.
Okay, sure. Yep, you guys carry on, and the lead for the children go to the north side of the town, just the other side of the temple.
Wait, are we dragging Uthred with us, or is he like on his own?
No, he's following with you guys.
I was gonna go off and try and find where this dungeon is by myself.
Oh, he will tell you the location of the dungeon, no problem.
Okay,
here's the thing. If you guys go grab the spear and come and bring it to him, and don't ask for any payments, and just take the loot that's inside, he'd be okay with that.
But you made it sound like he wouldn't be okay.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. He's willing to give you 100 golds each if you were to do it his way. If you want to do it any other way, he won't be able to pay you.
But I could go there and grab the spear for myself.
You could do that, yes.
And I'll give it to him.
Wait, we need to do how do you do checks for weapons?
What do you mean by weapons? As in, like, what? In terms of enchantments, it's Arcana check.
Enchantments, and I guess. Wait, is there a strength for weapons?
Oh, as in, like, analyzing what it does and stuff.
How much damage?
Some of the so the well-known items, like for example a sword, a dagger, and stuff, I would just tell you. Like, you don't even have to roll for it. But if it's a legendary item, if it's a legendary known item,
legendary, such as that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's a legendary item, I would just tell you, because like you would know it. Let's say like nuclear bomb, you know what it does. Like, you don't have to be an expert. But if I tell you a hydrogen bomb, you would be, what the fuck is that? Unless you know what that is, then I apologize if I assume things. But my point is that, like, there are some items that are much more rarer. So for those, like for example, the spear of this is pretty rare. It's there's a lore behind it which is very region basis specific, which is why the Lord wants it. But if you do get it, and bring it to a merchant or someone, and they will be able to tell you the story behind it. So there are specific people that you can ask them.
Okay.
Think of it like let's say a car. For a car, if you don't know, like, you know generally what a car does, but you don't know what the stats are unless you take it to a
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
I plan on waiting for... I thought we were just gonna go find kids.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
Cool.
I'm just gonna be like, "Oi, beast," or whatever your name is. Is that even a real name? Anyway.
I like how you're bullying the beast, like, Beast!
I don't know who he
What
is.
sort of a name is that? Let's follow you.
What?
Take the lead.
Where's the lead to find those goddamn kids?
The lead takes you outside the city, which is the north exit of the city.
I guess I'm heading there.
Sure. Let me just quickly change this.
I guess I'm gonna follow them, but like from a distance, so like they don't really know I'm there.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna be like,
what is wrong with you?
After a bit of walking, not that much, like half hour of walking, you find there's a track that's keep going towards the hills, and when you look at the hills, it seems as if there's no route around it. But when you follow the tracks, you see there is the secret way that goes through it. But you need to investigate further to find out where exactly it goes.
Investigation check?
Sure.
Investigation check.
Sure. Roll a d20. It wouldn't be that hard.
Oh, 10 plus 14?
Yep, you got it. It's not that hidden. It's not very well organized, if you know what I mean. You managed to figure out the route that it takes to go behind the hills, and you find the basically you see a outpost of some like in the distance near the waters. You see that there are children running around, but not as a happy children, as in like as if they're being forced to work. And at the front side there is bunch of like few soldiers around. Yeah.
How close are the soldiers to me?
For now, you guys are by the hill, so they can't see you. When you guys reach the entrance, that's when they're gonna begin to see you.
Oh, okay. So we can see. Okay.
I'm sending in Discord as well, just so you guys can see.
No, I can see it on the chat. Okay, let me think. Oh, we're too far away to hear anything.
Yes. You can make out that by each tent, the big one, the transformation tents, there are at least 2 guards by the entrance, and there is 1 guard in each outpost look thing, the one that for the bows and arrows. There's 1 at least in each one. There's 1, and in the dollhouse there is 2 in each dollhouse area. There's 3 dollhouses. Oh, and they're not human. The race, you can't make it out from this distance, but when you get closer, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna stay there so I don't have to get too close, and I turn around and try to see what everyone else is gonna say. Gonna be like, so, found the kids. Found the kids. Is that the reward? I think we just have to find the kids, right? Do we have to save them?
So can I come out of like nowhere and be like, "Hey guys"?
So...
No, you gotta go by your name.
What do you mean? I'm just coming out of nowhere going, "Hey guys."
You have to go. I am Uthred.
I'm Uthred. I'm here to say hi.
And I just walk past them and keep going for the entrance.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Beast, what are you doing? Sometimes I feel like he doesn't even listen to me.
It's just not here. It's just not the same.
Sad times. Why would you leave us?
He dead.
I think maybe he's busy with something.
But like, he's not even muted. He's just silent.
Does he have a microphone mute on his headphones?
So I have that on my headphones.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I guess we're gonna have to break for a bit.
I guess.
This is almost at a point of fighting because Alex has just walked off. Oh, nice. I guess intermission for now.
Yeah. So, what is your guys' plans for this?
So I was planning on mayhaps waiting for a guard to come by, and then one guard or two, and we just jump them and gag them and take their uniforms, and I can do. I mean, I could do a deception. I'm not human. And I have a disguise kit. I'm not human.
Wait, why are we not getting uniforms?
Oh,
I
there
can
we go.
disguise someone as not human with a disguise kit.
Okay, yeah, well, you could. Here's the thing. We are by the hills. You can, if you walk to the entrance, they can spot you. There are 2 guards by each transformation tent and 2 guards by each dollhouse. Oh, and there's 1 guard in each outpost thing. So that's what you can see from here. By the shipment area, you can see a lot of children are being forced to work. Yeah. So, oh, and Ufred is decided to walk towards the entrance. What is it that you choose to do?
I'm face palming right now.
Beast, what are you doing?
Well, it always works out well when we follow Frick. So I'm not gonna follow Frick.
Sure.
I'm gonna not follow directly. I'm just gonna go right around towards the wall bit.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be hidden behind the wall before the.
I only got 15 health. I ain't risking my life.
So as I get up to the entrance, I'm gonna shout saying, "I am Uthred Ragnar's son, and I'd like to buy some merchandise."
Oh, okay. Sure. 1 second. Okay, so when you say that, one of each side, so from the transformation tents, 1 person from the right, 1 person from the left, they walk towards you, and when you do get close enough, you can spot their race, and they are kobold.
What?
Kobold.
They're what? Cobalt.
Hold on.
They're like mini dragon creatures.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Do I speak? What do I speak?
You don't speak anything that they speak.
common.
I speak what they speak.
They speak common. You can speak common. They understand.
Common or draconic, actually, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing what languages I know.
Oh, they understood what you said, so they just walk towards you and say, they seem to have a very thick voice. I can't pull the thick voice, so just assume I'm doing a thick voice.
just imagine I'm doing a good job here.
Just imagine that I'm doing an accent, because I don't know if I can do it.
So, okay, I'm gonna try my best. What is it that you desire?
Tell me, what do you desire?
What would you like to buy?
I see you have a lot of children.
I do.
Now, I have a proposition for your leader.
Speak.
Who is your leader? I want to see it.
What is your proposition?
It's only for your leader's ears.
My ears shall be my leader's ears.
Roll persuasion.
Well, I think your leader
persuasion.
would like to hear it personally.
Alright, drop every weapon you have, then follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
He's looking at. He's waiting for you to drop everything you have.
I'll tell Beast to stay here.
Mhm.
So I give my weapons to Beast to look after.
Okay.
Now I'll walk with them.
Alright. I'm assuming you are given every weapon. You have no weapons with you.
Yeah, no weapons. Just my hands.
Just your hands. When
He's
you
gonna
walk
strangle
in,
someone.
when you walk in, there seems to be a another kobold inside one of the the north tent, and he's around him. There's a shit ton of there's 4 tables, and on each table there is tons of sign, like, you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? Potion glass and scientific equipment, and he's pulling some experiments, and he has an item who's that looks like a spear, but it's not exactly a spear. It has fangs and high stream and blades and stuff sticking out of it. But that weapon is more closer to. He's not holding it, but he's leaning it towards a table that he's standing next to. And he sees you. The guard walks in forward first, and then he says something draconic, but you don't understand. Oh, hello. Wisdom rating with 20. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Oh wow!
Welcome everyone. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid.
Shit, son.
Yeah, thank you.
Number 1 ranked spot for D&D. Let's go.
yeah.
Thank you so
not
much.
sure
Much
about that.
appreciated. So, oh shit, son. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Howdy. I'm good, thank you. How are you? The inventor sees. Oh, thank you for the follow, brown red. Sorry. So
Immersion.
so the inventor looks at you and goes, "What is it that you desire to speak with me?"
I see you have a lot of child labor on your
An
account.
ominous follow. Thank you very much. Yes, I do.
I have a proposition for you. How about we set up a child boxing match?
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
iTyrant Games, thank you for the follow.
Oh no!
You wish to watch the children box?
Oh,
Yes.
we actually became number 1.
Even I'm not that cruel. Cat Rollets, thank you for the
However-
follow.
However, though, we have to set it up outside of your camp, so the villagers of the town can also bet in on the fights. Make
You
as
want
big as profit as-
to start an underground fight club between the children.
Yes.
I understand what you're thinking, but I don't know if I follow. Dr. K. Obliterator. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Thank you for the follow. Yes. What
Guys, look at the Discord though.
What is the position that you like to hold this event you speak of?
Well, the bettings will be 40% for me, 60% for you. So you'll be making a lot of money out of it. The only thing is, it'll have to be on my terms. The children will have to come out the city with me to do this fighting. So we can have all types of people bet on this to get the maximum profits as much as you want. You can send a token gesture of people to keep an eye on stuff.
There's no reason for me to accept because I do not trust you. What makes you think you are a good candidate for this?
Well, let's say we could maybe do a little trust building exercise.
Trust building? Oh no!
What do you have in mind?
A party.
Oh, no.
We don't do parties here.
Oh come on, everyone does party.
Wait, can I start
I'm a
playing?
man.
Can
What?
I overhear this and start? Wait.
No,
hold on.
you're
not
by the
gonna lie.
hills. You're
Oh,
by the
shit.
hills.
Yeah,
There's
I'm not-
no one inside.
Oh no!
I do not understand exactly what you mean, but
I can show you and your people a very good time. I know an amazing performer.
Oh no!
he that is even more reasons why I shouldn't trust you, because I don't see how that's a trusting exercise.
It's a bond between two friends drinking and dancing.
It's like walking to a villain and say, "Let's play Mafia." I have some work to do. I'm more of a man of science than this party thing you talk about. So I'd much rather not do that.
What if this party would help you with your science and understanding?
My science is to learn how to turn the children to a doll.
And this party could help you with that.
How?
To set your mind in the right frame.
Okay, roll for persuasion. At this point,
He needs to roll for a persuasion.
Like this, you really have to.
19 plus what? Plus 19 plus what? Plus 4?
Charisma.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
You see, I get what he's trying to get at, but he's just phrasing it so badly.
I am.
He's basically
He's
trying
not
to
a man of. I don't think you understand. Uthred is not a man of words.
No, Uthred's
He's
not.
a man of many words, in fact.
He's a man of.
He's a man of I am Uthred.
I am Uthred reckons.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you roll overall?
19 plus charisma, is it?
Yeah, charisma mod.
Yeah.
So plus 1, so 20.
Ooh.
Unnatural 20.
I rolled the unnatural 20 as well.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, here's the thing. I will allow this if you roleplay it well, as in like you really have to sell it to me. Go
Please.
ahead.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I don't exactly see how this party thing you speak of will make my heart to trust you. But I am willing to write a contract with you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, my friend.
That's the best way to make a trust level up.
My friend,
Level up? What's a level
the
up?
best way to trust another man is to get completely blacked out drunk with them. That's when all secrets come out.
Well, in my opinion, the best way to find every secret is to cut them open with blades.
Well then, how about a duel?
Now we are speaking.
First
Oh,
to
no.
draw blood. No killing blows, just first to draw blood.
I will bring my strongest versus your strongest.
Oh no!
So we're gonna take.
If my strongest wins, I require one of you to join as my test subject.
Oh no. Oh no.
One of your strongest, and I'm the only guy. So I'm gonna get dragged into this.
I say deal.
Alright, do note that this is a binding contract because it's though we're just saying it, it's still binding because it's important shit.
Right, so
What have you done?
so I'm gonna walk out the cab now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to the guy, I'm gonna go and get a person I know that's really good at fighting.
Okay.
And we'll do this fight.
He tells you, why not have a fight of 3? As in like
Fight
3
of-
people, like 3 versus 3.
Oh no.
That sounds
But
like a
it's
good
not
idea,
fun.
actually.
No, you just don't one on one, because it's gonna be so funny. I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
Just
Alright.
Make me roll.
But
up.
however, the
Isn't
one-on-one
this gonna
fight
be like-
sounds more interesting to watch.
But technically, if it's first to draw blood essentially is an initiative throw.
No. You put me in there. He's not hitting me. Unless you can hit 24 AC, he's not hitting me.
No, it depends though. Does Uthred think he's stronger than Beast, or does Beast?
That's a good one.
This is the real question. Does
So-
Uthred believe that he's weaker than the Beast?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go outside the
Alright.
entrance, and I'm gonna talk to Beast. Hey, Beast. We need
Yeah?
to do an arm wrestle to see who's strongest. We have a fight.
An arm wrestle to see who's strongest.
Yeah.
Why?
um, well, winner will have to fight someone.
Oh, I'll just do that. Come on then.
No, we have to do an arm wrestle, mate.
Right. Okay. I don't know why, but okay.
I guess we have to roll a strength check. I've got a
Alright.
16. That's 6.
22.
Yeah, so we tied. See you, Chips.
So for good like 40 seconds, your arms are just like wrestling at one position, like just looking at each other, like why are we equally strong?
So what do we do?
Time for me.
What do we do to count?
Are all the guards focused on them arm wrestling, or are they just still on their posts?
What? Oh no, they're by their post. The guards are by their post, but the investor, sorry, the scientist, he decided to walk around and tries to find the he's trying to find his strongest champion to bring it forward to watch you guys fight. But everyone else, every guard is by their position watching these two arm wrestling, and at this point they are kind of like betting at the side, like secretly they're saying like, oh, the guy that talks too much, I give this much that he's gonna win. Nah, the other guy looks bigger, I give this much. Like they're betting in the background while these two are having an arm wrestle in the middle.
Should we do another strength roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I got a 12 plus 6, so 18.
Did you roll 18 as well?
Oh no!
Oh no! Well, are we trying?
At this point, the guards are getting around you two. Like they're slowly walking forward to see like what is happening. Why isn't there like? Why is everyone just keep doing this? Why is no one winning?
Again.
Like the betting is just keep increasing, and then at one point, yeah, go on.
Wait, could I try doing stealth in? If...
Sure you can. Roll a d20, add the stealth. Let me see what's your stealth.
Please. 16?
Plus.
I've already done the plus.
Oh, with the plus, the 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You are stealthy enough.
I think they're all distracted.
Yeah, they are. They are
They're
pretty
by the
distracted.
entrance, right?
Yeah,
They're like distracted by the transformation tent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak the other way towards windmill bit if that's what they're staring at.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be a bush.
You're gonna be a bush. Okay.
I'm gonna be in a bush if possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
It's more sandy area, so it's not much of a bush. But it's like you can camouflage enough because of your equipment and stuff. Sorry.
Cool. And then I'm going to. How do I stare at the children and not look like a creep?
You can go inside the. But when you look,
with or without the paper bag over your head.
Yeah.
With the paper bag, obviously.
Yeah. Let me see. And this. So roll the. Okay. So you understand. You see there are 4 children that you can spot. All of them look like this.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Those kids aren't coming back. Those kids aren't coming back here. Wait, I wanna know how freaked out I am. I think I'm gonna be really freaked out by them. They're uglier than you and
Wisdom
normal
save. Wisdom save.
But you can climb up the windmill and try to spot the other children.
I guess. I mean, wait. Could I check to see if there's anyone in the windmill, or
You can
before
check.
I go in?
Yep. Roll a d20. Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, it fell. And I caught it. I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
By the way, Hammy, I love how your tags are cooperative, casual playthrough, roleplay, English, extensive,
I'm
enhanced.
having a good time for rolls. Investigation +4. 23.
24.
I'm
Yeah.
having a good time for
You're
rolls.
you're rolling good.
I'm really scared I'm gonna get a 1.
You could say she's on a roll.
Let's go.
You were struck by half.
So, yeah, you spot there's one other person inside, but he is he's using the eyeglasses to watch the wrestling that's happening in front of the transformation den. And he's just keep like, oh, come on. You're like, you can tell he's rooting for one of the two guys, but you can't really tell who it is.
I really need to kill him. Because I'm in stealth mode, but I can't.
You can,
one-shot him.
actually. You can try. What weapons do you have?
I have a rapier, but I was thinking of using a spell.
You can use a rapier.
If I use Thunder Wave, I could just one-shot him, I'm pretty sure.
Here's the thing.
2d4s.
With the rapier...
2d8s.
With the rapier... I can't pronounce it. With the weapon you have, because you're sneaking in, and you're behind him, and also he's not paying attention, you can take as much time as you want to kill him. I can allow it that you can concentrate enough so you can dodge through his armor, so your attack would be you don't even have to roll to see if you hit. It would be a straight away hit, and it would be a critical, so it'd be doubled. However,
okay.
However, your what's it called? Your magic spells, you have to roll to see if it hits, and there's no crit for magic. In this case, unless it's a certain, there are certain spells that I would allow.
Because Thunder Wave is within.
Wait, let me check something.
15. Wait, what? Yeah, 15 feet. 15-foot cube, and it's it's circles.
Thunder. Wait, where's the spells?
Just click on my one. Just click on my spells.
Oh yeah, I could just do that. So I'm such an idiot. Spells. Thunder Wave.
And it's an instantaneous, so I don't need to.
A wave of thunder areas force swaps out from you. Each creature in a.
The stream went blank, Hamid.
Blank.
Yeah, the screen went blank.
It's fine for me.
It's fine for me.
Oh,
maybe you're on an ad.
Oh, actually, maybe, yeah.
Oh, in addition, secure objects that are completely within the area. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that would push him off the.
Throw him out the window?
Yeah, you throw him out.
Yeah,
you know what that does.
I guess I'm just rolling for a rapier hit.
Makes a new song. Throw the not half thing, but throw the cobalt.
Yeah, basically.
Cobalt out the window, but he deserves it.
Yeah, you can either throw him out with that spell, or
no, that would cause too much noise. Can't have that. Rapier, let's go for it. I'm gonna aim for the throat.
Sure.
1d8.
Where's your rapier? Equipment. No.
What are you doing?
There we go. Sorry. 1d8. Yes. 1d8 plus 1.
Oh god, it landed in between a 5 and an 8. What do I do?
Reroll.
Oh. Please, 7.
7 plus 1 is 8 times 2. Okay.
Jesus, times 2.
Yeah. Because it's a crit.
Sneak attack. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh shit! No, you don't even need to times it by 2. He's already dead. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, he's got
Isn't
no
it
health.
just like roll the damage dice twice rather than times what you rolled too?
Oh no, I do my crits slightly different.
Alright, okay.
Slightly, as in very.
Yeah, because like I like it when crits feel like a crit. When it's a roll twice, it feels like just additional damage. But when it's a like times by 12, it feels more like, oh shit, that really hurt a lot. But yeah, no, that killed him straight away. He didn't even manage to make a sound.
Cool.
Like he's not even unconscious. He went like straight deaf.
I'm gonna put on his clothes. Oh, and hopefully it's not covered in blood. But I'm gonna put on his clothes.
I mean, even if it is, he looks more draconic. So sure. Okay.
I put on his clothes, and I'm gonna hopefully look enough. Like I'm gonna still have a paper bag on my head.
Okay.
He's gonna have paper bag, helmet.
Sure. You have okay. But what do you do
And then
from
I'm
up
gonna
there?
do. I'm gonna do.
You can use
I'm gonna,
his eyeglass to look for.
I'm gonna look at the. Yeah, I'm gonna take his eyeglass. His eyeglass now belongs to me.
All right. So in
Let me just put that in my bag.
Sure. If so, for the farthest one, from the dollhouses, there is 3 children that are normal. In the closest one to you, the one that's next to you, there's only 1 child that's left who's normal. And the middle one, there are 7 children.
Are they all normal, or do I not know?
They are normal. Like so I am excluding the doll, like the children that are turned into normal. So it's 174, I believe.
Okay, let me just write notes on this. This is hurting my brain. So 1 normal, and then 7 freaks.
No.
Wait.
I'm only telling you the normals. Okay, you know what?
Oh, 7.
Hold on.
You know what? Rebecca's too much of a dum-dum. Let's just write it out for her, because she's a fucking idiot. It's okay. I wrote it down.
Well, me and Beats are still having our own wrestling.
Yeah,
That you
I
are,
don't know how
yes.
you guys keep drawing, but it's like, you know, thanks for the distraction, boys.
I don't know how we kept managing to draw our dice.
The thing is, like, I've got 1 less strength than you. So basically, I just kept on rolling, like,
One
one
less than.
higher than you. And it's just like, oh, come on.
Wait, hold on. I'm just. This is.
Is there anything else in the tower, by the way?
There are, but do you want to do the looting now?
I just want to know if there's an empty box. Not so much looting. I was thinking of putting him in a box.
Oh, box.
Or
There
a
is
barrel.
you can find there's a big there's a big wooden box in the corner of where he was. On top of it, there's a sandwich that you can see. It's an egg sandwich.
Oh mate, I'll eat that I'll take that sandwich to eat while I'm like.
Would you mind
sort of
rolling a
just-
Constitution roll?
Constitution. Wait, what? Is it poisoned?
I mean,
I
you
don't
will
have-
find out. Delicious,
Wait, I don't
yes.
Get poisoned. I don't get poisoned though.
Yeah, I know, but just roll it. Just roll a Constitution roll. Just...
Oh.
She's in
15,
trouble.
get fucked.
What is it?
15 plus 1,
15?
16.
Yeah, so it has a huge amount of spice that it's burning your tongue, but it's like you can take it. You can just about take it. It was so close, but you just about take it.
Mate, eggs aren't supposed to be spicy. The fuck's this noise?
Yeah, but that guy likes spices, so he added spicy sauce
No,
into
that's
it.
what I said out loud. I was like, he
Someone-
deserves to die.
Someone was
This
stealing
mess-
food from the workroom fridge, so she put spices in it to make sure people
Yeah.
wouldn't eat his shit.
Right? So yeah, you eat the sandwich and you realize it's super spicy, and then you look at his dead body, you just kick it one more time, like son of a bitch.
I took one bite and then I shoved it in his mouth, and I'm like, fucking degenerate scum.
Degenerate scum.
And then you lift up
Disgusting.
you lift up the box bag, and you realize that it's empty. Actually, there's nothing inside. And do you try to put the body inside?
I'm gonna like, I'm gonna try and see how gauge how heavy he is and see if I can be bothered to lift him.
You can. You're bigger than he is. He's a small creature.
Oh shit! I'm really tall.
In comparison to kobolds, you're taller.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try and lob him in.
All right, sure.
Meander him in.
You do, but around 10 centimeters away from the box, there is the drain of blood that's streaming out. Just so you know.
I'm just like, oh.
You did cut his neck, and you did cut his neck, so
yeah,
you did hit archery.
And he's naked.
And he's naked, yeah. So it's kind of like he's covered in blood. It's gonna be funny when someone's gonna see him. It's like, this guy is weird. He's into some weird.
I'm gonna chop his face off so people can't recognize him.
Oh. Okay, roll a d20. Add dexterity to it to see how efficiently you cut up the face.
I mean, it's not gonna be efficient. I just need it to not exist or be unrecognizable.
All right, sure. I'm just gonna assume that chaotic energy, though, right?
10 plus. Where's my dex?
Oh, in the
11.
previous episode, she almost choked a child by accident, of course. But
yeah, and then in the first episode,
yeah, we don't talk about that anymore.
I mayhaps have created a really cool jam for
for the biggest villains.
For the worst villains.
They are reasonable, yeah, sure. But yeah, go on. So what do you do?
11. I rolled 11.
Yep, you managed to carve up the face so badly that no one recognizes it. What do you do after that?
I cover the box up.
Wait, hold on. Can the two fighters roll a d20 and see how strong they are?
15 plus 6.
Oh, 21.
21.
I doubt Beast be able to beat this one. And he's off goal again?
No, sorry, I had myself either. I was like, fuck you, natural 20.
Shit, okay.
Wait, does that mean Beast won?
Huh?
I won.
No, he got to natural 20, and plus with his pluses, he would have more than 21, anyways. So yeah. So at this point, the arm wrestling thing, it's going more towards the Beast, and he's winning, but he's not all the way down yet. He's kind of like showing off that he managed to pull it all the way down there, and he's just holding it there. But at the same time, it's buying time, so
flexing that, like, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, until now you were struggling, and then you were like,
wait,
oh shit.
Did the gods start celebrating?
Did the guards? Yeah, yeah. So at this point, when the arms start going down, half of the guards are just like cheering, like, yeah, and the other were like, oh, come on, the other guy, come on, you can do it, and they're trying to root for him, so he can get
a constitution check at this point.
Why constitution check?
Just like because we've been like holding the arm in this flex position.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be constitution. Yeah, sure. Roll a d20.
Ooh,
8 plus, is it 3? 8, 9, 10, 11.
Unnatural 20.
So at this point, Ufred has just like, he's not putting any energy into the arm. He's just waiting to lose. But like, Beast is kind of holding the arm up and just keeping it, so he doesn't want to finish the game yet. He's just like, yeah, I'm here. That's like, me. Like,
know your place, boy.
At this point, you guys forgotten why you are even like doing this match. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass. They're like, yeah, I'm the stronger one. Like you completely forgot it. Like there's a match gonna happen after this. Your life is gonna depend on this. But all right, cool.
Turns out this whole event has just gained the trust because it was so dramatic and entertaining for everyone. They're like, yeah.
So yeah, what is the bard doing?
Am I just watching them have a fight?
Yes, you are. You're watching it from up there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching with the eyeglass that may have blood on it.
So you killed a guard, and then you were like, wait, what was he watching? And then look at it, and it was like, wait, that is actually entertaining. Let me just continue watching that.
No, she was like, she killed a guard, ate his sandwich, halved his face up, then went, wait, yeah, what is he actually looking at? Oh.
That's actually very interesting. So yeah, he goes like, all right, fine. At this point.
Oh wait! I have blood on my sword, on my rapier. Yeah. I'm gonna write on the wall, Alexander was here.
Sure.
Alexander the Bard was here.
Okay, Alexander the Bard was here. Ooh, I need to write that down.
He's gonna have a bad reputation after this. I'm telling you.
Oh no. Poor
Turns
Alexander.
Turns out, like, you eventually get big, and everyone just calls you Alexander, and you can't change it because everyone just knows it's Alexander.
My name isn't Alexander. Yeah, no, it's
but that's
too
when
late.
I take off the bag on my head. It was all a plan.
Alright, what is the two guys? Well, Beast, what are you doing? Do you end the match, or do you just keep it?
Gonna do like one final roll to see,
that's
like...
the thing. Like, if he doesn't end it, you can regain your strength because you had the time to have a break.
Oh no!
Like, I'm gonna try and like, I'm gonna kind of give him like a little bit of bully push and then just slam dunk him down. So he looks like, oh, he's getting it back. He's getting it back.
Can I try and see if I actually go over that game back?
Yeah. Roll a d20, and then I decide. Add the strength, and I decide.
Both of them.
12 plus 6.
18. You managed to resist it a little bit, but he rolled a nat 20, and so when he came down, for a second you resisted it, and there was like a look of panic on Beast's face, like, oh shit, he actually held back, and he was like, and then put all of his force into it, and managed to slam it, like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, yeah, that was totally what I planned. Like,
dramatic performance, yes.
Yes, 100%. But yeah, so that happens, and now you both know that he's stronger in this case, in this scenario, but you're equally as strong.
Wait, how defeated would Uthred be? Just
at this point, he's pissed. He's like so angry.
I'm not really that pissed.
Stop telling the characters what they're doing.
All right, fine. What are you doing? Fair point.
I can't just laugh it off.
Alright.
Be like,
he's laughing, but internally he's like single tear.
I'm laughing it off and being like, now it's your turn to go and fight this creature.
Yeah, wait, why did we have that arm wrestle?
Yeah, I just wanted to see which one of us is stronger, so I need you to go and fight this guy, and if we lose, you have to submit as a test subject.
What?
Oh, did I not tell you that? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, Beast. I am Ultra Dragnason.
And
nice knowing you.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. And the scientist, as much as he enjoyed the cheering. Oh, and at this point, when Beast slams the hand, half of the camp start to cheer, like, yeah, go ahead, and the other half's like, no, and then they take out like some gold coin and just giving it to the other guys. It's just like, oh man, you won this bet, like shit. And for like few seconds when you guys took it out, there's a moment of pause, so you've decided that the Beast would be fighting, and then like the beast like makes few steps forward, and then everyone's kind of chanting like rematch, rematch, rematch. They want rematch, but at the same time they the scientist wants the battle to happen. So it's kind of like, all right, how about
when everyone shout rematch, I'm just gonna shout out, I am Ulfred Ragnarsson, and let the main show start.
And then everyone start to cheer and start to get hyped up about what the main show is. They're not even sure what the main show is, but yeah, they're happy. Let me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Ulfred, what alignment are you? Out of curiosity, because I feel like you're chaotic as well.
I'm chaotic good.
Yeah, I'm chaotic good.
Everyone's chaotic at this point, I think.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is why this campaign is so interesting. Like you never get a boring point. All right, so oh no, yeah. So when everyone start to cheer up, start to get excited, they're getting ready for the battle. They start to form a circle, and even some of the dolls are coming around and just watching and seeing how it's going to happen. There is a loud scream that comes out, and you start hearing like the guards keep hitting the ground with their weapons.
I prepare
Mm-hmm.
to like as he comes out, like mark him with
a hunter's mark.
No, I'm not true strike.
Ah, true strike. Okay. Wait. What?
It's a cantrip, which basically just gives me advantage on the next hit I use on him.
Sure. But when he comes out, he does so everyone's cheering and kind of hyping it up like, and when he comes out, like he does a huge loud scream and he gets prepared for the fight. He looks very different than everyone else in the area. Yeah. He doesn't even look kobold. He looks more like lizard. Yeah, he looks more like a lizard person than a kobold. But you can tell he has marks on his body as if he's been experimented on. And yeah, he's much taller than everyone else in this camp. But he's around same height as you guys. He has armor. He has two short swords on each hand. And he's he's just getting ready to fight.
Oh yeah, before Beast fights, can I get my items back, please?
Oh yeah. Beast gives your items back. Is like, yeah, these are like slowing me down. So have your items back.
Have your loser items back.
And everyone else is kind of like, wait, when you lose, aren't you supposed to take something instead of give something? Like, what is happening? So yeah, you guys are getting ready in the ring. Should we roll initiatives? I am assuming after the time you use your cantrip.
Yeah, I'm using it like before initiative, basically.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Alright, let me roll for this initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 13 plus.
Wait, Rebecca, are you gonna be doing anything whilst like we're doing all this?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So 16 initiative.
16 initiatives. Okay, he goes first. Let me just check something on your account. I don't want to set the difficulty too hard. Okay, so he goes first, and he starts to scream first to intimidate you, but
I just poker face the entire fucking thing.
He just like shoves it off like it's nothing, and he tries to attack you. He rolls does a.
This isn't the battle music I wanted, but
it's still good enough. Wait, hold on. What's your armor class? Oh shit. Okay, wait. No. The first one doesn't hit you. I can tell you that. He tries to hit you with his the short sword with the first one, and it kind of like bounced it off your armor. He's just kind of like, what the fuck? And then he tries to go for another one. However, this time he managed to hit you. No, he did. He got.
No. As a reaction, I cast shield. My AC goes up.
Do you even have shield?
Yes, I do.
Because 19 apparently is not tanky enough, so
no,
why not add extra 5?
24 AC, fight me.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It kind of like before he hits your armor this time, it bounces off, and he's just like, "What the fuck are you?" And he tries to bite you.
I know. If he says that, like, "Who are you?" I go, "Beast."
So he tries to bite you as well, and he gets held against the shield again, and he's just like, "Who are you?" And you're like, "Beast."
Beast.
And yeah, it's end of his turn. It's your turn. How long is the shield for?
Alright, I
1
cast.
Yeah.
I cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna
Someone's
have
going all out.
Oh no. This is casual stuff. I get a +2 bonus to damage rolls, and I can score a crit on 11 on a 11. I wish on a 19 or 20. And I'm gonna roll this one now, so I'm gonna get this advantage. Ooh, advantage. Where are we? Where my dice go? First roll was a 16. Second roll was a 19.
So 16 doesn't hit, but the 19 does.
The 19's a crit, Hammy.
Oh, okay. 19 is a crit.
Oh.
Sweet. All right.
I
What
think
do
you decapitated it.
What's your damage?
So my damage is gonna be.
Please. Oh my god. Please kill him.
So
This
it's
could
gonna be. I rolled a 6.
I
So
hope
that's
it doesn't kill him, because I already said first blood, draw blood.
Yeah, I know, right? So the first so that's a 6. 6 doubled is 12, plus a 2 bonus from the damage roll from Hexblade Curse, and then plus 3 from my Strength modifier.
So,
Oh.
14,
How-
15,
Is he at 1 health? Oh no.
Okay, so when you do that attack, the cut goes all the way through his neck, but it doesn't cut through exactly, and he's not dead yet. But your weapon's kind of stuck, and it's just kind of like it's such an awkward situation where he knows he's gonna die, but he's not dead yet, and it's just like the fuck.
Can I use the Strength check to kind of like free my weapon from here?
Yeah, roll a strength check.
I got a 17, so that's gonna be a unnatural 20 again.
When you so when you get stuck, you guys are like lock eye contact, and then you just do a grin like you're fucked, and then just like remove you finish your sword, your weapon across, and just like the head gets like opens up as you get your sword out, and just starts to rotate through the air. It just like falls in front of the crowd. The crowd looks at the head, looks at the body, looks at you, which the blood is like spraying all over your body. It just looks at the dead headless body again, and just looks at you again, and just start to cheer like, "Oh, that was so fucking awesome!"
Beast.
Yeah, start to chant "Beast, Beast." And yeah, so the scientist comes out, and he goes like, "The fuck just happened?" And like looks at the dead like headless body, and looks at you, goes like, and then just like steps back inside. What do you guys do?
Was it first strike?
So
Are you not entertained?
Shall we go like back in time and like do what Rebecca's doing whilst all of this is happening?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, I'm watching the whole thing, mate. I'm watching
Oh, okay.
it. And I'm
She
like,
doesn't care.
I'm
She's just
cheering
watching.
from the top of I am cheering from the top of the window.
Alright.
Well, I guess I'll go and talk to the scientist.
To who?
I guess I'll go and talk to the scientist.
Oh, you go to the... Okay. Yeah, when you go inside, he's holding his weapon now, but he's still doing scientific stuff. What do you say?
Where's my XP?
Where is his XP? Let's be honest, he deserves it.
I will do the XPs later. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
So, the fight's ended.
I can
we
see
now-
that.
Are we now trusted?
Trust is a very strong word. Now I am one soldier less than what I was yesterday. But I can see you have guts and gore inside your heart.
He doesn't have one less soldier. He has two.
I can see we can make an arrangement, but I still don't trust you 100%. I can give my dull soldiers, or I'm sorry, dull children to you to use them as a fighting tool, but that's all I can offer for now.
That will work.
Okay. So basically, in the map that I have on the stream, the numbers above the tents, they are the normal children, and the numbers below the tents are the dull-turned children. So
Wait, so I'm near 9 children.
Yeah.
9 dull children and 1 normal child.
Yes.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well, time to sacrifice one for the many. Wait, what? Wait, what?
I'm really not surprised that you said that,
Are you
but
chaotic
okay.
evil or chaotic and neutral?
I mean...
Just actually
It's
check
a very
here.
thin line between that. But okay, so what is it that you do, Bard?
I'm gonna wait it out till nighttime.
Oh, okay, sure. Beast, what are you doing?
So what's happening now? Am I just like sitting
Everyone's
around,
cheering for you and shouting like "Beast, Beast, Beast, Beast," and that's all they say. You're like kind of like you're kind of their hero at this moment.
So,
right. Yeah, I'm just taking all this thing in. Just taking all the kind of the hype in and such. Like, and then I'm like,
Completely forgot about the quest about the kids.
no, I was literally about to say like, wait, and I'm like, wait, I'm here for the children. Where are the children?
Some of the doll-like children watching the match, so they just put their hands up and they just like, what? Like there's
Are you
two.
okay? Are you two okay?
They don't speak. They just look. This is how they look like, by the way. Just a
Yeah, I remember you showing me the thing. Yeah.
They look like Chucky.
Yeah. Where are the untransformed children?
Where are the more normal kids?
And they point to the other tent. Their transformation tent.
I would like my prize. And I go towards the tent with the children.
Because everyone's so hyped about the fight they just witnessed, they don't care. They like the security has just dropped down to like almost shit. So they just let you in to the other tent. The other transformation tent. When you walk in, there is 4 bedsides. One of them, there is a child that's passed out but restrained. The other 2 in the middle is empty, but the far end one is a child, but you can see some of the child's body has been operated on, like scientific operation.
Does he look stabilized and looks like I could take him?
She looks passed out, and however, the arm is cut open but hasn't been restitched yet.
I have no skills in this, so I'm gonna have to kind of like Like, at a quick look at it, does it look like something that I could potentially resolve?
The one that's straight on the right side, he is fine. You can just like
No, not him. Like
unstrain him and take him. But her, I sound like a Joker. He is over there, and so sorry. For her, you need to go. Basically, you can either chop off her arm and take her, or you can learn how to do. Well, you can't do it yourself. You said it. But you can try to find a scientist.
Is there anything that I can do to cauterize? Is there anything around that I can use to cauterize the wound?
There are medical equipment around, but you just don't have the knowledge to do it.
Do you have the knowledge? Could you?
I don't think you have medicine, do you?
Do it.
I'm not trained in medicine, but I would like as a soldier.
Just roll for wisdom.
You can try. So as a soldier, you would have come across things like similar like this. But this is more like a surgeon kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
that's why I was wondering if there was anything.
You can try it. I would do a flat check, but if you fail, the consequences would be higher.
I know. No, I'm just wondering if there's anything that looks like it's radiating enough heat that I could use to cauterize the wound with.
Oh no! The cut is open. Like the arm is.
If I was to chop, I'm gonna like. The idea is
to
cut
right. Cut the arm off and then in that area, there's nothing hot enough to do that, but there is medical equipment that you can mix together, and you have the knowledge for it to like. If I mix this with this, it makes like body to go shut down. So. And there are enough medical treatments around to wrap the arms up so it doesn't bleed.
I'm gonna try and see what I can quickly spring up together to like rushing because I don't know how much time I've got here.
Sure.
See if I can get something to kind of make the girl in a state that I can transport her.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna assume you're doing that for the next 4 minutes.
Sure.
Alright, so when I got the science tent, I'm gonna shout, I am Ushad Ragnarsson. Can all the children meet me at the entrance for inspection?
And then the scientist from inside shouts, doll children, doll children. And then all the doll-like children start to walk towards the entrance area.
Okay.
So now in each, like the 5, the 3, the 9, and the 2 are
oh my
by
gosh,
the
can
entrance.
I notice that they're moving
yeah,
away?
You can tell that.
Cool. I'm gonna start slithering off to the 1.
Okay.
3 to the 1 to the 1 to
Let's
the 3.
do the entrance bit, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
So I'm
yeah.
gonna get all the doll children to line up, and then I'm just like walk up and down inspecting them and like pretending to see like who's stronger, who's good for the fights
They
and
look
stuff.
all exactly the same. They all look like a doll, and they all look as if they're not that strong in terms of like, let's go to a war. They're not created for that.
Alright, I point at 2 of them and be like, you 2, arm wrestle, now.
Sorry, I just read that. The 2 try to arm wrestle together, and when they do, both their arm break. And you see the arms are not meat; they are items like wooden. There we go. But not as strong wood, like it's soft wood. So
I'm gonna go back to the science tent and be like, these children ain't good enough. These doll children ain't good enough for the boxing matches I'm planning to do. I need some live, proper children, so the viewers can see some blood come flying off them when they fight.
That was not part of our contract.
But do you want to make the money?
The money I'm making as is enough for me to do my research.
But think of it. With this boxing match, we can win the trust of the local town.
I already have the trust of all the loyals I want. Royals.
But think of it, you can be
Like, be
gaining the
loyal.
money from the lols as well.
I already
Line
have the
pocket.
money. I don't need this.
Come on, my friend. We can do this.
That's the thing, like, he doesn't need it to do this because he already makes the money from what he's doing, and he has enough money to do his research.
You need to find something that he actually wants.
Yeah.
For example, more children.
Yeah,
Well, let's
get him
say
to
with
larger
this
supply.
boxing match, it will entice more people to bring their own children to fight.
Why would a child want to fight?
Oh, it's not the child, it's more the person that owns the child.
Parents would never do such a thing.
Well,
I've tried.
it's not parents. There's a very big underbelly of orphans that disappear.
You know they have the orphans, right?
From other places, not just from here. Hardneck.
What other places you have in mind?
From a few days ago, I came from a town not so far from here,
Oh no.
The village, yeah.
the village, and they had a booming child population.
The one that had revolution recently?
Yeah.
Their children are useless. They are the leftovers of war.
Well, not necessarily. Some of them will do anything to get some food and to fight.
I know this one guy who has a coin thrown at
Yes. If we set up this boxing match to entice them to come.
But
Why
for a
is there a
country,
boxing
for a village that just revolutionized against the people that I support, they would never do such a thing.
They would if the prize is good enough for them.
He's not convinced.
Well, okay, I'll make do if they're winning children. I'll walk out.
Okay. And he also asks you to, if you are taking the children, he wants you to pay for them before you sell them.
Okay, I'll go and expect some more of them.
Sure. Beast, what are you doing? Oh wait, you're
He
doing
tried
the
to
thing.
talk
Yeah,
her
never
away.
mind. Bart, what are you doing? Bart?
Going to
Oh.
building mill.
Oh, hello. It's
Yeah,
lagging.
you got
Hello.
cut off for a second. What did you say?
Shit. Hang on, the stream's just cut for me. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the windmill, the building near the windmill
Mm-hmm.
with the one child,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like,
Yep, you
I'm gonna be
got
"What's going on here?"
there.
I'm gonna do it in the most threatening tone. 'Cause
Do the
what are you
intimidation roll.
doing here?
Intimidation.
What are you doing here?
Roll a d20 at intimidation.
9 plus 6, 15.
15.
I'm pretty damn scary. With a
She
bag in my head.
is scared, very much so. And yeah, she start crying. She doesn't respond to you. Now, like she sees you, she's terrified of you, and she's scaring, and she's crying.
Can I tell her? I'm gonna tell her to shut up.
And then she just gets
Stop crying.
confused. Like, I didn't say
if you
anything.
make a sound, if you cry any louder, I'll make sure you'll never make a sound again.
She cries louder.
God damn it! I'm like, where's that? Can I see the shipment, or is that just?
Yep. Oh, so when you get to the that area, in the shipment area, when you look at it, you see there is tons of boxes, and the boxes have like a as if it has a door handle on each box. That's how it looks like.
Do you know what that shipment is?
She nods her head in agreement, as in like, yes, I do. But she doesn't say it. She just nods. Her crying has decreased and is stopping.
Oh, my internet. My internet, hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
I'm asking the child what the shipment of what's in the shipping containers, or what are they shipping?
She points at herself.
They're shipping you or those weird freaky deekies?
She kind of like nods in a way of like, well, kind of like, and then she goes like, the dolls, they're shipping the dolls, ma'am.
Like, I think about it and I'm like, are you one of them? You all look the same to me, sort of.
Racist. I still haven't gone through the transformation period, ma'am. They are still trying to delete my mind.
Delete your mind? What is this? Cyberman?
Delete. Delete.
I'm like, you stay quiet. I'm getting you out of here. And only you, so I can get this reward, damn it.
Didn't say how many children. It did say older children.
Can I start like running the doll children around the camp to test the speed?
Yeah, sure.
Test the speed. He's like doing a marathon.
They are very fast.
Can we finish up where the seven children, like the 7 normal children are?
Oh yeah, sure.
Isn't that where Beast is?
No, Beast is in the other transformation tent. You know there are 2? They look the same.
Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah.
He's in the other one. He's at the south one. The north one is the one that the scientist is in. The south one is where the basically the experiment happens, where they transform the human body into a doll body.
Because I've seen the dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Could I? Right. This is gonna be a bit of a stretch, but bear with. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Disguise kit.
Okay. Who are you trying to disguise?
The child.
Sure, actually.
Disguise the child into one of the dolls.
Roll a d20.
Oh, mate.
And add... I'm not even sure what you...
200 IQ.
We're at 500 right here. Oh shit, it fell.
Persuasion?
Would it be persuasion? Would it be deception? I don't know what it would be.
Deception. Yes.
Scream?
Deception. Add deception. Yeah.
Type 1 in the chat if it's deception. Type 2 in the
So
chat.
technically right now...
Persuasion or deception, I still get a +6, and I've got a natural 20 in the end, because I got rolled a 14.
Alright,
I think it's just like you roll a d20, and then you add your proficiency if you're proficient with that set.
20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, is it?
Deception, I'm proficient in deception.
Yeah, still, I allow it. Yeah, so you...
Whoa, was it close? Was 20 close?
I'm not gonna say. You managed to convincingly turn the child to the doll child, without doing any operations, with just disguising. And you actually... Are you walking it out, or are you... What are you doing?
I'm like, you act like one of them, and don't do anything wrong, or you'll die.
She nods. She nods and agrees, and kind of like.
And then I also take off my bag a bit, and I'm like, don't scream, but I'm not one of them. I am much more beautiful than those disgusting dragon kin.
She sees your face, and she goes like, oh, "Pretty lady, okay." And then yeah, she nods. She agrees.
Shit, how am I gonna get her out? Okay, let me just. God, I really didn't think this through after this.
Alright, I'm gonna jump to Beast quickly just to see what he's doing. What are you gonna do? You are in the south transformation tent.
Well, I said I was gonna try and
cut it up.
Just gonna try and tend to the child. So like, I was gonna try and I did a medicine check, didn't I? Or
yep, you did. I'm just saying, like, I'm assuming you're mixing the right medical equipments to
stabilize the girl and make her suitable for transport.
Yes. Are you gonna cut up the arm?
If I'm in a situation, like, if I'm in a position where I can cut off the arm and stabilize her, yes, and then I'm gonna release the brain of the other child, and then pick them up and basically just yeet out of there.
Okay. For chopping off the arm, can you roll a d20?
Oh my gosh! Don't shatter her bone, man! Don't shatter
her. 16, and what am I adding? Just an attack roll, or?
Strength?
No. Dexterity.
Okay, it's the same stat. So 19 proficiency.
Okay. You manage.
Am I adding proficiency?
Oh, proficiency.
Oh.
Do you have
like the proficiency in what? Like, it's an attack with a sword, or like, what do you want?
No. Just roll a d20. Add your dexterity.
All right. Okay, so that's 19.
Okay. So, yep, you managed to successfully remove the arm and stabilize it so it won't bleed out.
She's gotta stop now. What have you done?
Well, it's better to have no arm, like no life at all. Yep, so you managed to pick both of them up, but are you gonna leave?
I'm gonna like peek out and then see what it's looking like.
Everyone are gathered, like, you know where the entrance point is and the transformation marks are. The mid.
You're gonna have to do a stealth run.
the midpoint for those two. That's where everyone are, but everyone are gathered in a circle and they're talking about the exciting fight that they saw, and some of the people are even looting the body of the guy that you just killed.
Okay, is there anything like I can store the children in?
A box.
Not in that room.
Okay.
Can I?
Is there like a dolly or something, or like anything that I can like transport them with ease? Like, you know, like all like laundry basket kind of thing.
You can put them on your shoulder with ease because they're children. You can just.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm just gonna like. I'm gonna walk with so much confidence that I exist there, and what I'm doing is completely allowed. They blend in, and no one pays attention because I don't look out of place.
Would you mind rolling a d20?
Deception, please. No, wait, isn't it?
No, just roll a d20 and then tell me if it's above 5.
I rolled 15.
Yeah, because I rolled like 3. So
okay.
That's why I was like, it doesn't matter what it is. Just tell me if you got above 5. Yep, you managed to successfully
casually
casually just walk out with teacher. These are my prize, and you're just walking out. That's how you're perceiving it, and everyone else is just kind of like, oh, it's just that guy who beat everyone. Like, yeah, Beast, what's up? And they're not even paying attention that you have 2 children on your back, and they're like, yeah, my buddy, my man, right? And then you just walk out with 2 children on your shoulder.
So wait, at this moment in time, there's no one by the boat. There's no one by the other children.
No, wait, hold on. There is no one by the boat.
It's between entrance and transformation center.
Yeah, that's where everyone are. But there are 2 people, which one person is on the both people are on the outposts.
Oh, so there's still people in the outposts.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they are looking around, so they don't always look at one direction. So they look at one direction, they look, they move, they look.
They totally saw Beast just grab 2 kids and just.
They did, but they didn't care. They just were like, all right, cool, whatever. It's just like, sure.
I ain't fucking with that guy.
Yeah, it's like, what am I gonna do? The strongest guy here just got killed. Like, let him take. It's just 2 children. It's just 2 kids. We got a ton of them over here. It's fine.
They attacked that guy 3 times and he just shrugged.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the child to the windmill and I'm gonna be like, when you see fire, run
Alright.
for the entrance.
The child nods and goes like, okay, pretty lady. And then she just
Like-
kind of sits and holding and like hugging her knees and waiting for the fire.
I'm gonna try and sneak to the shipment.
Okay. When you do, you realize there's a whole 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19. Yep. There's 19. There's 19 dollhouse kids just standing in the middle one, and Ufred is just like analyzing them, just checking them out because that's where he decides.
Is Uthred on his own?
Ufred is on his own with 19 dollhouse.
I want to suggest something.
Yeah.
So like, you know how they say like you shouldn't let kids play with matches.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. What do you mean?
Great minds, great minds.
I'm gonna go to Uthred and be like, what was your name again?
Oh, who are you?
You don't know who I am.
You have your bag over your head.
Yeah, I'm like,
And
I
you-
forgot you doesn't
yeah.
recognize me because I have
Yeah.
the armor on.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh, I'm just here to take guard of the shipment and all. And I just whistle on my way onto the boat.
You there? Come back.
I'm like, I have guard duty.
Come back here, person.
Are you talking to each
Like-
other at this point? Alright.
Yeah, I just take off my mask and like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man?
Oh!
I give him that face of, what the fuck, dude? Let me be.
And I say there's 7 kids in the other 10.
And I'm like,
Get them on the boat.
what do you mean? I'm gonna burn this boat.
Get them on the boat.
What do you mean they're on the boat?
We're
There's
using
no
the
kids
boat.
on the boat.
We're using the boat to get out.
I'm like hitting my head.
We're stealing the boat
Why don't you tell the dolls to bring the kids to the shipment then?
because the dolls can't. Dude, the dolls can't talk, right?
But they can
Those
drive
don't
them.
talk. No, they don't.
The dolls could point them.
The dolls can do stuff for sure. If you tell them to do stuff, they would do it.
I'm like, dolls, burn down those tents, burn down the watchtowers.
Avengers assemble.
I like how the guy just kind of casually told you guys like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with the dolls, and then you guys are just saying like, all right, set the whole place into fire.
I'm like, why don't we just tell them to set everything on fire?
You can if you want to.
We can split up because I already told that child to run for the entrance when there's fire.
Yeah.
And we can get, hopefully the other one isn't dumb enough to not see another child running for it. Because he's a fucking idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna huddle around the dolls now.
And I'm just like, I'm holding my head. I'm like, I'm gonna hope that you know what you're doing, and I'm just gonna try and stealthily get to one of those buildings.
So I get the dolls to huddle around me. I'm like, who wants to have fun?
Okay. Those they all just look at you on like what is fun, but they don't say anything.
I
It's gonna be pyromania.
Do I have a torch? Yes, I do have a torch.
Yes, you do. Yes.
I give one of them a torch, saying, "There's a special event in a place very far away from here, where before a match they set something on fire."
You talking about the Olympics?
What is this Olympic you speak of?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
To initiate the start of the games, I want you to burn and set on fire these outpost towers, as these towers are the tallest thing here, and there'll be a beacon for everyone to come.
The children grab the torch look at it, look at you, and they just shrug and walk towards the outpost. So they divide into two groups, 110, 19, and they go
no,
to.
Wait. Oh, Alex, you should have told him to burn the transformation tents. Meta gaming sadness.
They go to the outpost and they start. They're beginning to set on fire, but it takes a little bit of time to do it.
So I'm gonna go to the other tent and get the 7 children and the 4. I'm gonna run to the 7 children. Collect them.
You're already by the 7 children.
Well, I call the other 7 children.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bring them over to the 4 children.
I don't need to stealth. I'm in a god outfit. Shit, I just forgot about that.
They are so scared. They're not moving with you. They're like, they don't trust you, and they just saw you fight. So they're like, why should we trust you?
Me fight? They didn't see me fight.
Well, they heard your conversations. Like they could hear you. Yeah, you did the arm wrestle fight.
Oh yeah.
They're scared of an arm wrestle.
They're scared of anyone right now because they got kidnapped, and they got they're watching the kids turn into dolls. So they're scared of everything and anything around.
Alright, so
them.
I tell to the 7-1, I'm actually here to save them.
Like that's what the scientist said, and then they start to shiver, and then they like sit down.
What do I have? What do I have? Can I
He's gonna bash him in the head.
Let me think. What do I have? What do I have that I can like entice?
You have
them?
nothing to calm children down. You are the worst person to deal with kids.
Animal handling.
Could I use that? Could I?
Could you intimidate them? What do you have?
You can intimidate.
I could intimidate.
You can do whatever you want to do. You just have to roll for it. But some of them you're gonna get higher results. Some of them you're gonna get lower results. So.
Oh yeah, because he's got to roll for 7 kids.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm just gonna take a one roll for all of them.
I look at the kids and be like, if I wasn't here to help you, these towers will not be burning right now. And I point to the towers. Like,
they're not on fire yet. They're not on fire yet. And they look at you say like these towers wouldn't be on fire now. They look at the towers. They look at you. They're not on fire now. And they're like, you know what I mean? They're not gonna be on fire. The children are looking at you and they are trying to decide if they can trust you or not. You, can you roll a persuasion? And they are trying to see.
Well,
shit.
What's my persuasion?
You don't have persuasion, so you charisma? I don't know.
Persuasion. Yeah. You roll a d20, add your charisma.
Okay. So 16 plus 1.
So 17.
Yeah.
They are convinced, and they can tell you. You mean good at heart, so they're trusting their gut feeling of like, all right, what do you want us to do? Like, what is it? What is it that you're selling, like stranger? Like, what do you want them to do?
We are walking out that entrance.
Just like that?
What?
We're gonna like they believe they're gonna get arrested.
We're not. As soon as that fire starts, it's gonna be chaos, and we're gonna walk out.
They shrug and they go, okay.
I am Uther Ragnarsson, and you have my word that I'll save you.
They look at you, they accept what you say, and they say, if we die, just remember it's your fault. And then they just get ready to leave.
If we die, remember it's your fault.
Yeah.
I imagine like that I get the 4 other children to join the 7, so they're all like huddled together now.
All right.
Oh.
Right,
So there are 11 people in the middle tent getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
And one child in the windmill getting ready to leave.
Yeah, when there's fire. When they see fire, they like it.
Bard, you are by the shipment. You see there are tons of boxes that have a door handle on them. And on the ship, there is 2 people who are from the guards, but they don't look corrupt. They look human. And they look very mysterious because they have their face covered. When I say human, I mean humanoid. I don't mean exactly human. They as in like they're tall, they're humanoid, they have figures and stuff. They don't have tails, they don't have and they have their face and body wrapped up, but you can see their eyes, and they are performing, like they're getting the ship ready to move. But there are other boxes on the like on the shore, not on the ship yet.
Could I open the boxes on the ship to see what's in it?
Yeah. When you open the box, you realize inside of it, it's one of the doll babies, and it's the they've been. It's as if the box is a doll box, and when you open it, it's the doll.
I'm like, well, this is cursed. And I'm like, guess we're gonna have to find another exit. Then I just get my fire.
Burn that shit. Burn that shit. All right. Yeah, sure. They go like they look at it. Well, when you open the first box, the doll kind of like rotate its head towards you, with a very unnatural way, in a very toy-like, and it looks at you. And you can see the mouth moved a little, but you couldn't make out what it's saying. It was just moving up and down. And then you close the door.
Wait, can I not close the door? Can I keep it?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna keep it.
Kill it with fire. Yep, you're keeping the door open, I assume.
Yes. I'm gonna keep the doll.
Oh, you're gonna keep the doll. Okay, you have to. So the doll is restrained because it's like a doll case. You can open the restraints with your rapier.
Oh, it's restrained?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. No, I'm burning that shit. That's too much hassle. I'm just gonna go up to the boat and wait. Are they got the people?
Can
who are
you roll a
d20?
And add. Would it be history? Add intelligence.
I've got history as one of my proficiencies.
Okay, add history, sure. So
do I add proficiency since I'm proficient in it as well, or not?
Well, it should be like the number next to it is already added up.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool. 18.
18? Okay. The ship has a logo that you recognize that you've seen before.
Oh, how well do I recognize it?
You know, on the stream there are two logos underneath my camera.
Is it the one on the left or the right?
The one on the right. The skull.
Hey, my dudes! It's my dudes. Chapter 1. We've gone full circle.
For now. What do you do?
I'm like, huh? That's these lot. God, I knew they were a bunch of losers.
Do you say that out loud?
Nope, just thinking it in my head.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Alright. What do you do?
I'm gonna burn the ship.
How?
What do I have?
You have a torch.
I have a torch.
Tinderbox.
I'll use my tinderbox.
Okay.
And I will.
How do you set a ship on fire? You know, not all woods just pick up fire, right?
You have to like find like
a
flammable.
I will take off. What do the guards wear, by the way?
The guards are on the ship or on the
one that I'm wearing.
The one you're wearing. Generally, not much. It's just the armor.
No cloth.
Nah, no. They're more like a creature than a.
What do the dolls wear? Are they just naked dolls?
No, they have clothes.
I'm gonna rip off the clothing on the restrained one.
Okay. There's like 3, but I'm assuming the first one that you opened.
Yeah. I mean the one with the less bitey.
Okay. All right. I assume you ripped it. It's not gonna be that hard to rip a clothes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
How badly do you rip it? Like rip it to the point that it's like naked, or to the point just enough?
Decent enough.
Decent enough. All right.
And then, can I sneak on the boat?
You can sneak on it because you're wearing the armor, the gear, but one of the guards stops you and says like, "Bring one of the boxes" or something like that. Wait, hold on, he's not a couple. He's gonna bring one of the boxes.
I'm gonna. Oh shit! I can't pull it. I'm so weak. Oh no.
You can say that. You can say that.
No,
you say like.
Wait, it's like
I was about to tell you what to do. That was close. All right.
I was like, the boss told me to inspect the goods real quick.
That's what I was actually
going to say.
Sure. He kind of looks at you with a very dodgy way. He's like, "Is that what the commission is about? Like all the noise that's coming from there?"
I was like, "Someone broke one of the dolls."
Ugh, irresponsible bastards! Do they not understand these are goods for people? Ugh.
Precisely. Fine. Disgusting, isn't it? Our god would be so disappointed.
God? Our god? Who are you?
You know. And I take out my lute and I start playing the song. No, I'm joking. Let me sing you.
Let me tell you who I am. Alright, so what do you do? He lets you on. He lets you on. He goes like, yeah. You're a weird one. I don't remember seeing you, but sure, inspect. Just make sure all the equipments are in high quality. We don't want all the royals to become suspicious.
I'm like, precisely the point. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. He lets you on, and you're in.
Does he leave me alone?
Yeah, he loves you. He's standing by the bit that you jump on from the ship to the shore. So he's just like guarding to make sure no one without authorization.
I'm gonna go as deep in on the boat as possible that he won't see, and like under decks.
Okay.
And then I'm going to.
Shit.
I'm gonna open one of the boxes, set the cloth on light, and then put it in the box. Leave the box open and leave briskly.
Okay, sure. Let me just calculate a few things.
I'm like, it's all good. Don't worry. That was a really good. Those dolls are in good condition. The rules would be pleased.
Okay.
Keep doing your job, man.
He nods and he agrees. He's like, okay, I'm glad that nothing has happened. And then he lets you off. However, he starts to smell something.
I'm leaving. I'm
He doesn't care about you. He smells something from the ship. And then he turns around and sees there's a huge smoke that's happening. And the ship is on fire. However, the outposts are not on fire yet. While you're running towards the wherever
I'm running to the windmill.
Windmill? While you're running towards the windmill, you notice the girl that you said when you see fire run is starting to run.
Shit. How much does the commotion, like, has anyone else noticed the fire?
The outposts are looking towards the ship now. They're putting all of their focus towards that way. You got lucky because I was rolling which direction is the outpost people are looking at. And the moment where you start running, they were looking at complete opposite direction. You got so lucky. It was unbelievable. Alright, yeah, no, they got, yeah, they're paying attention towards the ship side now, and they give a shout out. Well, you start to hear, bells going off, and all the people that were by the entrance start to run towards the ship, and trying to put the ship out of fire.
I'm going to continue setting things on fire. I'm just gonna set everything on fire. Those little doll houses, they're on fire now.
The outposts.
That transformation tent, that's on fire.
The outposts have begun to pick up fire now, and they're starting from the ladders and going up.
I say to the children, it's now time to leave the entrance, and we start going towards the entrance, and I call the dolls to follow me as well.
Sure. While you do that, 3 of the dolls get burnt. However, one of the outposts noticed the children are running away. And he tries to ring the bell and points that your way. However, before he does it, he shoots an arrow towards one of the children and shuts them down. and misses it.
Whoa!
Does the child fall over or anything, or is the child?
No, he misses it badly.
Okay.
And
He's
then
on fire.
yeah, he's anxious for the fire that's coming up. And then one of the guys noticed the children running away, the middle one. However, he doesn't. He cares about his own life, so he's just like pointing at his own fire. So that like the people are divided between the shipment area and the outpost middle. And by this point, all the children and pretty much everyone who wants to run away is by the entrance. From the north transformation 10, the scientist comes out, sees you running out with the children, and he sees the fire, and he shouts at he shouts something in Draconic, and everyone looks at him, looks at the ship, looks at him again, and again, like they're really confused, and he shouts something else in Draconic, and they start running towards entrance. However, the two people on the ship, they begin to start jumping away from the ship. They given up on saving the ship.
So how many people are right now running towards the entrance?
So everyone's are by the shipment, but they've.
What's the like lineup?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you guys, well, the beast is already gone. He's by the heel.
Yeah. Isn't the one little girl first, or is she not?
Yeah, she goes on first. However, you guys have got so lucky. She'll start running, and the before she gets noticed, the bell rang, and everyone started to run towards the ships. So she's already outside, and then it's you, and then it's Ufred and all the children. They are by the entrance and about to leave. And then when they are by the entrance, the kobolds people from the shipment, that's when they start to run towards you guys. However, your movement speed is just enough to always stay 60 feet ahead.
So I tell all the children to run to the hills with me and
run up the hill. Run for your lives.
Run like the meme. Okay.
Run.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna stick near the back, so if anyone does catch up, I can deal with them.
Okay, sure.
So I'm gonna tell the children to run to the hills and keep their eyes out for a person called Beast.
Sure. When they go further ahead, they meet up with Beast. Beast, is there any specific instruction you want to give them?
Beast is with two crippled kids.
Unconscious,
like,
not crippled.
I'm just gonna keep walking, and then if they go like, I guess the kids are gonna come up to me and be like, "Are you Beast?" Just like, give
yeah,
like a
pretty much.
like a grunty kind of like, yes, and then just keep walking, and then like not really say much else than that.
All right, fine.
Like think like Kratos, boy.
All right, fair enough. Everyone tends to take your lead and follow up with you, and they're carrying on. What's his name? The guard. Oh, and the bard is in the middle of the crew. So the front is Beast, in the middle is the bard, in the end is the Ufred. However, Ufred is keeping an eye back just to make sure no one attacks. Yeah, sure.
Are we still being chased?
You are, however, only 2 people can catch up to the point that they can do anything. Let me see.
Ooh. Ethan, it's time to one-shot everyone. You saw what Beast did. Now it's your turn.
So they shot 4 shots of arrows, and only one of them hit. And it hit one of the children.
Oh shit. We tried our best.
Is the child okay? Or is he like...
Oh, he got shot by arrow.
So he's not dead, he's injured.
He took...
I mean, kids are pretty fragile.
It's hurt. He's very badly hurt. He needs someone to carry him.
Right, I kind of like pick him up and like swim over my shoulder and like keep running with him.
Okay. You pick him up and you're just carrying on with him. The arrows is still on him. It's over his shoulder. Yep, you just go running, and you managed to successfully put a distance between yourself and all the people that were chasing you. Congratulations!
Yay!
You have saved. Hello.
Yay!
Hello, Soy Art. How you doing? Yeah, go on. Sorry.
So can we give this kid medical attention now that it's safe?
I'm gonna assume you guys gonna run to, because it's only a half-hour journey towards the town. You could just take it to the town side.
Yeah, I can go to the priest man. My priest man.
Isn't he a bad man though?
But you can heal the kid.
Just 1 second. And you're back to the town, Arkilaid. Okay. You're back in town.
Alright, so I'm gonna call for the priest.
The priest is in the temple. When you go in, the priest. When you go to the temple, when you shout for the priest isn't there. But there is another person who's inside, and when he sees children, he rushes out, and he goes like, "Would you mind if I help with the healing?"
I go, yes, help heal, please. We need them.
Yeah, and then he starts helping and trying to heal. Are they playing 5th edition or some other? They are playing 5th edition, but some of the rules are homebrew because I like to twist it a bit. And 1, the players are experienced, and 2, one of the players is a DM. So I like to twist it around, especially the monsters, so they can't predict what's what. And the story is completely a homebrew, but it is a 5th edition. It's D&D Beyond, so. But yes, one of the priests comes out and he starts to heal everyone, and well, all the injured ones, seals the doors and starts to cry. Like, he's crying like a bitch. Like, oh my god, well, who would do such a thing? Like, think Joey when he found out he can turn into 30.
Well, I turn around and say to him, well, it's one of the lords in the town that's caused this.
He looks at you, he wipes off the tears, and he seems much more serious, and he goes like, I know. And then he kind of walks inside the temple.
I kind of follow him, go.
So what do we do with the kids? Like, I know, sorry.
It's your choice.
We have...
So you just brought, like, a shit ton of kids to the town.
We just became Pied Pipers, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. What are you gonna do?
And we're like, so where do we get our reward? I like to be so like, reward? Gold?
What reward?
Like, I put, like, a gold coin. Like, what, are we in the fountain, like, town square bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a gold coin, like, on the fountain. And I point out, that must be our reward of gold. It never said how much gold. Let me just take this gold piece and pick it up and put it in my bag.
What do you, what does the bard do in regards to this situation?
Bamboozled again.
I want
look at you with a look of disappointment and just zero trust from now on. Why do zero trust? I never lied to you. You just found a piece of paper and it said there's a gold reward.
That is a good point.
Reward. Gold.
Thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, carry on.
I look at the children, I'm like, this is not who you should aspire to be. Disgusting, filthy, degenerate of a... I don't even know what race he is, but he's disgusting nevertheless.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Is that where you guys gonna stop your arguments? Like, all right, fine.
I'm just gonna be like, children, where are your homes?
Some of them start to run towards their homes, anyways. There was that. There is one kid who he runs, like he sees another girl who's on the street and is crying,
Wait,
and
was she the powder girl?
yes, she is, and she runs up to her. He runs up to her, and like kind of shouts like, "Ah, sister!" And then they start hugging out, and then they start crying. It's the same kid that you tried to
I didn't do it on
choke.
purpose. It's not the same.
With the powder of choke and coughing, by accident, But you didn't do anything to save her either, which is interesting.
Well, I could have.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like, give her
that was
water.
it. She was thankful for it. Let's be honest. She wanted to die.
Not in the most horrific way, though. All right, fine. Some of the children start going back. All the children that have been turned into a doll are sticking together and staying in the middle, and they're just looking at the statue that was in the middle. They're just they're forming a circle around it, and they're looking towards the statue. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, go on.
Are they unrecognizable as dolls now, or are they semi-recognizable by people as like kids from the town?
No, they're not recognizable at whom they were.
Oh, the tragedy. I guess we're gonna have to. I guess we're gonna have to keep the kids.
So, when they're all doing this, can I ask the priest saying like which lord had did this?
Right. You're asking the priest inside the temple. He looks up to you and he's like, it's not just one, and it's a long story that you don't want to get involved. And then he just kind of goes into the dark side of the room and sits down, and then you just like, this guy's shady. That terrible Zelda cartoon, Link. I mean, yeah, technically, but yeah.
Well, excuse.
Well, I'm gonna like pull up a chair and like sit down next to him, not intimidatingly, but like a bit intimidating, and be like, "I have all the time. I want to know."
He looks at you, and he whispers to your ear, "I know you're a pagan, and I know what you intend to do, but this town is not as good as it seems. It's best for you to leave." And then he kind of like just closes his eyes and starts to sleep.
Like frustrated, I just walk out and just slam like the temple doors open, like slam them open so everyone in the city can see me.
Okay.
So whoever's in like the town around the temple, I'm just gonna shout out and say, "Your town is corrupted. Your lords steal your children, and no one does nothing about it. Look at them. They are now dolls. Where's your human spirit or your racial spirit, people?"
Okay. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'm just trying to grab the paper that I was looking for. Sorry, just one sec.
Can I just be like, take the energy from
No, it's
from
regards
when he
to
was
this,
streaming?
so I need to write down the stuff that you just said. Sorry? What did you say?
Can I take in? Can I be like really into the energy of a Uted, and then I create a song about the dolls and the corrupt noble?
Yeah,
and
sure.
Then I make them out to be because they're a disgusting race.
Alright, fine. And you start to sing around in this. Would you mind roll a performance?
Oh, with pleasure.
Okay.
Please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
And my performance is +6, but it's a 7, so everyone's sort of like,
Wait, hold on. What was your overall?
7, but it was a 1.
Okay, okay, the description that your performance was flawless, but the description of the events that happened was so gruesome and so to the point and into the face that people felt kind of disgusted and tried to keep it out of their mind as much as they can, and they were like, yeah, no, screw that. Ooh, thank you for the follow.
Mate, I was really into my playing. I don't care. I think I'm the best performer in the world.
Yeah, you don't care. You're just like, yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, so what do you do? Like, I'm waiting.
So I just frustratingly
singing
like.
and screaming. And
So
this beast just standing there.
So all the children are safe
At the moment, yes.
at the moment.
So these wooden dolls, like they're just standing here.
They're just standing in the circle and just looking ahead, and at this point they're holding in each other's hand, looking at the statue.
Can I look at the statue and
Yeah,
see
sure.
like check it out, like do like a
Yeah.
perception check on it?
Yeah, roll a d20 and see add perception to see what you get.
17 plus perception. I've got perception plus 4 wisdom. So 17 plus 4. 21.
21. All right. You see, there's a guy who seemed to be like he's dressed in a manner like the way the statue is done is as if he's dressed in a manner of a royal. Sorry, I keep saying loyal instead of royal. Royal, and he has a facial hair. His hair is going backwards, and he's holding a rapier and holding it up in a manner of towards facing towards the noble town side of the area. And yeah, just like on the description, it says, "Shall this statue be of a reminder?" That's it. That's all it says.
So I guess I got a kid army now.
A very small kid army. How many?
A very destructive.
17?
Yeah.
17 kids.
Yeah.
2 of them with no arms because they snapped it off in arm wrestle.
Yes. True.
Secure the village's defenses.
They're very weak.
I don't think they're really good for anything, to be honest. But okay. Tested and proven.
Setting up defenses, as in like not actually making guards, but making them like transport materials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are these kids like?
I'm gonna be like, okay, I've had enough of this town for the moment. I'm gonna take like call the kids and ask them and bring them out of town with me.
The kids don't follow you. They're just standing there, just looking at this statue.
Oh.
What's it doing? Does Jimmy fall down the well?
So okay, I turn around and be like, and look at them. How strong is what's like, is the statue like, is it like cracked up or is it like?
Oh no, it's pretty roughed up, but it's not because it's been damaged. It's because of old age.
So would it be like a statue that I would possibly be able to?
No. The statue is built from ground up. You can break it, but you can't push it. It's not something to be pushed, if you know what I mean. Like it's built with the base. Like it's not something that you can break it through the base. You know.
There's something going on with this middle. This
Yeah, I don't like this statue. I'm gonna
can try.
I'm gonna try and break this statue.
Okay, can you roll a d20, add the strength?
Because I'm like, I don't think that's gonna. How's your investigation skills?
Ufred doesn't investigate.
He just punched shit up.
Ufred does.
Let's go get Dwight.
Unless you wanna roll initiative to stop me.
While you guys are around the statue trying to figure out, what was the thing I'm looking
I
for?
did just roll 17 plus 6.
17 plus. Is that for investigation or for the strength?
For the strength, so if you want to roll initiative to stop me, I can roll one.
Nah, I'm not that fast.
Okay.
Are we letting him destroy this rock?
You managed. Okay, so here's the thing. You tried to push it. It's not pushing, but you can feel like there's a sense of movement to it, but not in a movement of like, oh, it's about to break. It's more like it's supposed to move, but its movement is slightly rotating instead of moving.
Can I just stare at what they're doing and be like, what the fuck?
So you say that it was rotating slightly.
Slightly, like if it was, let's say, facing straight to the nobles town center, it start to move by like 5 degrees, not that much.
Towards what?
Towards the north.
I go to Ulfrid and go like, let's twist it together.
Alright, so we're gonna twist it and see what happens.
At this point, someone looks. You can realize. You can not realize. You can recognize a familiar sound, and it's just it's Teplo, who's saying like, "Oh, it's you guys! You guys are back, with a lot of children." I have someone I really want you to meet, and you guys are like about to push the statues, like you're touching the statue, about to move it, and then like there's this person who walks in. As soon as he walks in, everyone kneels down, and you're just like
They're doing that. I'm gonna look at Ulfrid and then just like nod and see if he nods back.
I'm just gonna nod and keep twisting.
All right. What is the bard doing? Ouch.
I'm just gonna stand there and watch and just like.
Yeah, like what is happening? All right. You managed to. Okay, actually.
Shall we do strength
Yes.
check?
Roll a d20, add strength, and have advantage.
Oh, what? I got stuck. So
Yeah. Well, so one of you rolls, not both of you, just one of.
I've got 12.
So,
Oh, please let me roll this one because I got a crit.
roll the second one.
Me?
Yes, because you get advantage because
Oh, I got
Beast
a
is
1
helping you
plus
out.
7.
I got a 20 and a 1.
Okay, I'm gonna assume you both are trying to push it, and it's like I'm gonna give it some time before you manage to finally push it off. But when you do, it's kind of like, you know, when something is stuck and you're pushing it really hard, and then suddenly it goes, and you just kind of fall with it. Yeah, basically. It was stuck to the point and then loosened and turned 180 degrees to the other side, so it has its back towards the nobles, and now it's facing the other way. And you start to hear the clicking noise that's happening around the water fountain that was underneath it, and it start to like. The water start to drain out, and there's the stairs that start to move downwards, and both all of you, including that guy that just came that you haven't looked at yet, just go like, huh, didn't realize that would do that.
What did you want?
When you guys when you do turn around and look at him, it's this guy, and he goes, "My name is Tamel. I am the one of the many nobles of the town. I am the one who requires your assistance for the spear, and I am here." Yes, with Teplo. I am here for. I was here for the for a negotiation, but I'm now here for another deal.
Go check out that hole you just found.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm already like halfway going down the hole. What do you want?
Yeah, just carry on doing what you're doing. Just report back to me when you're done, and tell me what's down there.
Isn't this easier than having a 50-minute conversation?
he kind of like nods, agrees, and like turns around and leaves. He's like, yeah, they got it. It's fine. It's cool here. It's cool. I let them go. But yeah.
What do the kids do once that happens?
They start to go and they start to look down towards the stairs and starting to follow. Well, if your guys going in, they are following either ahead of you or behind you, depending on how fast you want to go in.
Mate, we should let them go first. I'm not saying cannon fodder, but
Well, I am saying cannons.
I'm gonna lead the way.
All right, all right, and the beast is staying at the back.
Check is the back.
Bard, are you going down?
I'm gonna pull a Captain Jack and be like, this is what legends on me. Don't mind, tear off the paper before I am white. I'm walking.
Sure. Sorry, I had to write.
I announce that to all the citizens, by the way. Like, they will hear this.
They hear it.
Party hasn't seen this at all.
Yeah.
She's got there, she's like, face reveal.
Mask battles back on and I go back down.
Okay. Sure. You guys managed to go down the stairs. It's not much of a long stairs, but it's very narrow going downwards. So it's not many, but it's very quick. When you do get down there, it's just there's a short corridor that leads you towards a bigger area, and when you get to the area, it's just a pool of water, which is the water looks brighter than it should, and there's nothing else around it. And the kids, the kids start to go inside, go inside the room and line up just by the where the pool is, and they're just standing by it. They're not doing anything yet.
Can I do like a survival check for water to see like if it's like safe water, like if there's any, like if the water's like okay or anything?
As in like, oh, as in like if it's, oh yeah, sure. Roll a survival check.
So 6 plus 4, 10.
10. From what you can tell, it's just a pretty normal water. From what you can tell.
Should really do a history check. I should have really done that on the statue, but oh well. Oops.
So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna be like, so I thought they were like, you know, brainless, mindless, weird things, but apparently they can just do stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm gonna, can I knowingly snap one of their fingers up and throw it in the pool?
If you want to, sure. Wait, you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Yep, you successfully managed to break a finger, and which finger though?
The pinky.
Okay. One of the.
Useless in this.
I'm gonna assume you picked the one that had like one of his hands is already broken. No, because like one of them has So yeah, the other hand that's not broken. Yeah, just one finger. When you do, it starts to dissolve.
I don't think we should drink that.
Does anything else happen, or is it just like you never see the finger again?
Oh, you just never see the finger again. In that room, no.
Is there like
there's several other rooms? They just went into one.
Nope, it's just one room that you can see from here.
Is there anything on the floor like a rock?
So the ground is made out of the stones, but you can grab piece of stones out. Like you can look for one and just grab it. Yeah.
Can I grab like a piece of stone, like a stone, and like chuck it in the water?
Yep, sure. But
He's gonna lob things in the water.
when you chuck it down, nothing happens. Like it just like drops down. Like it doesn't dissolve or anything.
Is there anything around the walls?
On the walls, there are some symbols on the walls that you can see. The symbols, it feels like it's been written. It's as if it's a language, but it looks more like it as tiny pictures than language.
Does the pictures
apparently
like?
the stream's buffering.
Oh.
It's fine. Sometimes I do get black and I have to refresh.
Yeah. Apologies. My
Try
yeah.
and copy it. The text.
It's a long text. If you have enough papers, sure, and it will take you a lot of time.
So, like, no one's able to understand it, or
It's a lot like like showing like a set of instructions.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Okay, so language because I know is Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Wait, you know Draconic? You could have understood what they're saying to each other. I didn't know you know Draconic.
Yeah, of course I know.
Um.
I'm a snake person.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're a dragon person.
Learned in school. I'm a noble.
Apparently your volume's also like decreased.
Oh.
You can't hear it.
Oh yeah. Is this better? Because this should help.
I can't tell. I just have you open on Discord.
Yeah, but yeah, me too. I'm going to refresh. Let me know. Okay, so the finger that was broken is so in the previous area when the two toys tried to arm wrestle and they broke their arms, and the other arm that they had that was fine, the bard decided to break one of the pinky fingers and throw it to the pool. And when they did that, the finger dissolved. But when the Ufred picked up the stone and threw it to the water, it didn't do anything. It just went down.
I'm gonna put a little cut on my pinky,
Okay.
and I'm gonna dip the tip of my pinky in the water and see what happens.
If he dies, I'm gonna laugh.
No,
I'm gonna laugh loud.
so I am assuming because you've been through many battles and many struggles, you have some sort of scars on your pinkies, or
Yeah.
Well,
I said I cut it to see like. So it's
Oh,
like it's
you
dripping
cut
a
it.
bit of blood.
okay,
Yeah.
so there's a bit of a blood. When you cut it and you dip it in, and when you take it out, it's healed, and your fingers feels much more fresher than it was before you put it
Can
in.
we push the kids in the pool?
I just grabbed.
I
kid
asked
that's-
both of you. I asked both of you. Can we lob the kids in the pool?
sure.
So yeah, what do you do?
So I grab a kid and I jump in
Which
with one
one?
of the kids.
Which one?
The closest one.
Okay, so the one that you picked is the one that welcome back. The one that had one of his arms broken, but not the one that had the pinky broken. The arm that the you know there were two people that arm
The other
wrestled.
one.
The other one,
The other one.
right? So you grab that one, you jump into the water, and you're fine. You're feeling much more refreshed. Your energy's coming back to you. I don't think you've lost any HP point, but if you did, you're back to full. If you did use any spells, you're back to full. You're feeling like, oh my god, I've never felt this youthful and this young, this strong for so long. And then you realize the child that you were with is starting to dissolve as you're going lower and lower. Oh, and you don't even feel like you need to breathe. It's as if like the water has oxygen. It's like you're not feeling drowning. The child that was with you is starting to dissolve as a doll and is disappearing.
Oh no! I try and swim back up to get out.
It doesn't matter how much you swim up, you don't go up. You keep going downwards.
So Yumi's like.
I guess I'll just keep going down.
Is he coming up?
I keep going down.
I gotta throw rope to him.
Does the rope float on water?
Yeah, the rope kind of floats on the water, unless.
Yeah, but
I keep going down then. I commit.
I commit. Okay, fine. You managed to go. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do the other guys first, and then I do your part because this could lead into metagaming. So, yeah. So what is the other two going to do with the other 9 children?
I cross my arms and I'm like, I'm not that stupid, and I sit there and wait.
Wait, so recap what he did.
So he grabbed a child, a doll-like child, and jumped into the water. And then he started feeling fine. He was okay. He started to regenerate everything. However, the child started to dissolve. It doesn't matter how much he tried to swim up, he was keep going down.
And there's 16 doll children left.
But it's just like so the writings on
pretty
the
much.
Right. So the writings on the wall.
Yeah.
Can I understand them?
What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, and Elvish.
No, you cannot.
Wow, none of us. Just curious, what language is it?
I cannot tell.
Can we do an intellect check to try and figure out?
You can try to figure out what it's saying from just the language. Like it's so
yeah, we'll
newcomer friendly that you can understand it if you try to
I rolled an 18. What am I adding?
Okay, intelligence.
Oh.
I have a 17. What am I understanding?
Did you add intelligent?
Yeah, so I got
is
17.
It just straight up intelligence?
Yeah, just intelligence.
Or is there a?
Oh, actually,
there's no proficiency.
Let me see.
I rolled 18, so I ended up on 17.
Would it be under investigation or something else?
Intelligence is like you're trying to understand the language that you're.
Investigation.
Yeah, but I was wondering if it
add investigation.
Same thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry.
I got 17.
Okay, 17. So you both can figure out the stuff that you don't understand the language per se, but you can tell that it's talking about how groups of people swim to this pole and feel fine. But you can't read the second part because the second part feels much more what's it called? It's as if it's been ruined, or as if like it's older. They don't know what language it is, and I don't want to tell them because it could work as a metagame, if you know what I mean. So it's like you can tell it's something like there if you get on this pole, it won't hurt you, and it has the feeling of healing factor to it, but you don't know much else about it. But you do recognize one symbol that I think every person who deals with magic should know, and that's a symbol of Goddess of Magic. But that's all you
Right. Is the language that I don't understand? Can I identify? Like, is it a common language, like Dwarfish, for example?
No, it's not. It's
Like-
a very exotic language.
Right,
Man,
okay.
we picked very exotic. To be fair, we picked
This
really
is
exotic
like
languages
one
that
of those
still
languages that I
didn't
don't
understand.
think it's on 5th edition. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
Yeah, sorry. It's
Is
like
it-
it's most probably homebrew. So I watched another person use this language in their campaign. I was like, that's a great idea, and yoink, and yeah, that's process.
Since we both were working out in our own heads, I'm like, do you know what it's saying? Because I'm half getting it.
Nope.
And then I turn to one of the doll kids who clearly won't answer me. I'm like, do you know what it's saying?
Wouldn't
you're
it be
too
freaky if they
stupid.
turn around and say like, yeah, I totally do.
Yeah, it would. Why didn't you do that? All right. Well, I guess we just. There's no way.
It's like, I ain't going down there. I know it says.
There are other. Okay,
That
I'm
heals.
just gonna give you a hint. There are other places that you haven't looked at.
What? But
Okay,
you
so
said there was
right,
only one
perception
room.
of the room then.
Yep. But you've
Oh.
only looked at the pool and the wall. But you haven't
I
looked
asked
at...
if there was anything
I
else
rolled
in the room.
15.
Yeah, around, as in like...
Perception.
It's 13 plus 4. That's going to be 17.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Fred, do you feel like a paper bag floating aimlessly?
You notice there is a reflection that is coming up from above you.
Okay, reflecting what?
When you look up, there are pictures that you recognize. Some of them are from religions, pantheons, and beliefs, and some of them are from towns and royalties and others, and some of them are from the demon houses and devil houses and things like that. And some of them you don't recognize at all. However, all the shapes is as if like they are, you know how the children were standing in a circle? It's as if they're all standing in a circle, and they're all looking to the center. And in the center, there's a symbol that you've never seen before.
Can we copy it?
Sure you can. It will take you time, but you can copy it. In
I
the
have time.
four corners of the wall on the roof, you see there are 4 different symbols. One of them you've seen, the other 3 you haven't seen before. Sorry,
Can I copy every...
Sorry,
Oh.
go on.
I was gonna copy the middle symbol, basically.
Okay, I will send you the picture of it later. Out of the 4 corners, one of them you recognize, the other 3 you don't recognize, but one of them feels familiar to you. The one that you do recognize is the skull crust thing that you've seen before from the assassins and the evil group that was occupying the village. The other 3, one of them is a symbol of a tree that is it's at peak life, and it's very green, and it's very healthy, and it's very old. The other one, and it's in front of a lake. The other one is a symbol of basically 2 daggers crossing each other in a sense of not the full dagger, but just the tip of the dagger just crossing each other, and there's this another circle around it with a cross in between, but the cross is more look like a DNA sign than a cross. And the last one is just you're gonna hate me for this, but it's a apple that has a it's as if someone bit a side of it.
Bit into it.
And that's a symbol that you feel like very familiar with.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Rip.
Right, so it looks like some sort of like big circle, and the kids are standing in positions like around it.
No. The kids are standing by the pool and just looking at the pool and waiting for something.
Okay.
Oh, I'll just say out loud, do you think Uthred's gonna come back?
I don't know, but I'm in a position where I'm like, oh fuck it, let's just go for it. Hey kids, do you want to swim in the pool?
As soon as you say that, they jump to the pool and start to dissolve.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't think they're okay.
I think their souls are free now. Let's jump in the pool.
Alright. You guys jumping down to the pool?
Fuck it, why not?
Bard, are you jumping
it
down?
It seems like we'll have to. It's a single teardrop.
I was so expecting the bard to go like, as soon as everyone jumps, I'm just gonna walk backwards and leave the room. But just like, fuck them, let them deal with this later.
I was thinking of that, but then I was like, I don't think that's what my DM wants me to do.
Never do what you think the DM.
It would have
I'll
been...
go to the toilet. One sec.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I can't believe he told us that.
Well, he has a cold that he has to go and talk.
Go to the loo.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
Is there anything? Is it just flat walls? There's no doors or anything?
What do you mean? Oh, as
Around
in
the
door.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, there's no doors. So yeah, you start going down the start going down the pole, and the more you swim down, the more you start to witness the children are dissolving. I'm gonna jump to Ufred because he jumped first. While you're going down, while you're going down the water, suddenly your feet movement are much easier to move around. You don't feel like you're in water anymore, and then suddenly you feel the gravity's pulling you down, and suddenly you feel like you're falling, and you fall, and you hit the ground.
Oh.
And you...
Superhero landing time.
Yeah, pretty much. You superhero land and you hurt yourself by like 1 HP, but because you were in such a healing factor of a water, it doesn't do much of damage to you at all.
Okay.
When you look up, the roof, instead of being a roof, it's the water that you just came from. And on the floor, it's as if there's arrows pointing towards a direction that it's telling you, but there's no arrows on the floor. It's more like an aura that's telling you to go.
I guess I'll follow the aura.
Isn't this how Final Fantasy started? One of them.
Final Fantasy, which one? I've only played one, and I was so disappointed I stopped playing.
Well, actually, before I stop moving,
the
can I?
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Before I stop moving, can I like look up to see like where I came from?
Yeah, you can.
Is the child completely dissolved with him?
The child that he was with, yes.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, all the doll kids.
They're good. They're in good hands.
Dead.
Yes. Or are they? So what are you looking at?
I'm just looking up to see what if there's like I can see anything coming down.
Oh yeah. Well, after you have to wait a little bit, but after a while you can tell that the other two are jumping down. Are you gonna wait for them?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand and wait and see what happens.
Cool.
I guess we take a break.
Do you guys want to take a break?
We have to
might
wait
as well.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, when did you
Oh,
come back?
he was just talking. Like, oh, it only took 2 seconds. But like he was talking, so I was like, okay, let it go. I mean, so we could take a break or end it there. Like,
It's
We
up
could
to you
end it
guys.
here, 'cause-
Yeah, we can end it here. We can carry
Yeah,
on.
let's end it here.
Should we end it here?
end it.
Sure.
side note, I'm
End
taking a big swoop of that fucking liquid in a vial.
While you're going down, like, I want this. I want this.
Yeah, I need this drug later in my life. I'm just gonna take 3 vials of the fucking thing.
But do you have vials on you?
I should do.
I don't think you do, but okay.
Well, I don't think you know what I think I have.
I have access to your character sheet because I'm the DM.
Yeah, I'm checking.
I have a water skin. Can I put it in that?
It's already filled with water.
Not anymore.
You've already jumped. I made sure you
Yeah,
guys
no,
don't.
I haven't got any.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Sad time.
Well, we know the location of it, so.
Yeah, but I have a feeling we're gonna end up destroying it like everything we touch.
No.
That's quite accurate.
First town, we destroyed it. That tiny camp, we destroyed it.
That tiny camp deserved it.
So how many
I love how it's
XP,
just like, let's burn
XP,
everything.
Oh yes, let me calculate.
XP.
Wait,
Extra XP for me.
Wait, Easter egg killed no one.
No, I didn't. This is the first game I haven't killed anyone.
Okay, hold on. I need to do. Oh my god, there's a lot. Oh my god. Okay, so there is how many?
The white one-shot something. I one-shot something bigger.
I am pretty sure you guys are gonna level up at the end of this XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 plus that. 10 times that.
I have a new eyeglass. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing
Yeah.
blood gear.
Yeah.
Covered in blood.
Blood from the neck down.
And then.
Poor guy didn't even get to finish his sandwich.
Good.
What else?
Who put spice in a sandwich?
Yeah, who put spice in an egg sandwich? Let's talk about that for a second, yeah? Someone put chilies in an egg sandwich, and he left it on top of a fucking box.
What proper hygiene, proper
No
cold chain
hygiene.
process, and taste buds does this fucking guy have? My God's sake.
Yeah,
You think he was
deserves
like
to
a
die.
miniature dragon or something? What the fuck?
Not gonna lie, he deserved to die.
It was good.
And you're being a bard because you're making it rhyme. Not gonna lie, he deserved to die.
Haha. Yeet everyone out a window, especially that halfling.
Oh shit! I need to add that in too. Fuck. Okay.
I mean,
Do I get legend points for that?
Oh, you
Like-
guys did got legend points throughout the game.
Did get
what was the highlights?
So the one of the highlights was the arm wrestling. It will be known throughout the globe. So basically, in the whole throughout the generations of the people that were there, they will tell it throughout their families that there was this two guys that arm wrestled. They set our outpost in fire, but their arm wrestle was fucking legendary. And then they would talk about, and then the winner fought against our toughest guy, and then chop his head off, like clean off. So
just after just tanking without even fucking breaking a sweat, 3 attacks.
fucking hell, yeah.
I just love it. I'm like, so Hammy, I have shield. You give me plate armor, right? That's
Yeah.
21 AC passive, then plus the 5 on shields. That's 26 AC.
Yeah, well, sad times. What can I do? Come on, man. Okay.
Stop letting me play with you.
Right. What else? Wait, Alex. What did Ufred do? Oh, he
He
convinced
led
the
an
thing.
army of dolls around the whole camp and made them arm wrestle and lose their limbs.
Well, the thing is, I initiated the whole escape.
Yeah,
Wow.
you had inputs as well. I need to add one other thing. So that was...
Me just ever so nonchalantly just taking a bunch of
I feel
kids.
like one of the highlights was actually one of the transformation camps where where Beast was like, "I'm a surgeon now. Hello."
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? You're just like, "Hello, I'm House. Okay, time to operate."
So here comes the XPs. It's a lot, so you guys probably gonna level up.
Here comes XP, here comes XP. Hey now, baby, baby.
Okay, so the Bard gets 925 XP.
Oh yeah, that's the next level.
Beast also gets 925 XP. Ufred gets 875 XP. Your
925 was at 75.
875.
925, 875. Yeah.
I am level 3.
I'm level 3. I'm level 3.
I think you all
cool,
should
I
be
can
level
choose a
3 by
bard
now.
college now. Do I pick that now, or do I have to be somewhere to pick a bard college and expertise?
You have to go to one of the bard centers, if you know what I mean, like music and circle. But there is one in this town, which you haven't come across.
Do I choose my primal
Expertise?
path?
Could I do expertise now?
You can do your level ups now if you wanna.
Should I choose my primal path?
If it allows you, if you've leveled up to that point, yeah, sure, go ahead.
So I think I'm gonna be a berserker.
But yeah, while everyone is leveling up, I'm gonna thank the chat for watching. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. I had tons of follows. Thank you so much. I had a raid, a wisdom saves, raided with 28 people.
Advantage.
Thank you so much. What?
Advantage on wisdom saves.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciated it. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And I had a few people that were talking in the chat and watching. Thank you so much. Really, really, really liked it. And rest in peace, that child. But yeah. I think I'm gonna stop streaming now. But I'm just trying to figure out where to go and whom to stream.
Why don't we host?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why don't we host the second biggest D&D channel?
Oh, okay.
Behind us, so the one below us.
Dragons. Let's see.
Well, we can do the lowest.
Or the lowest, yeah. Why don't we do the lowest?
Oh yes. This guy's. There we go. All right. Wait, is this a rerun?
There's 2 reruns at the bottom, but there's
there's a live one with 3 guys. Happy Jack's Funhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're doing a D&D one shot.
All right.
Cannon fires, or you're dead.
I need to copy this. Go here. Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone. I'm gonna start raiding that guy who was, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Please come back for more. Hopefully next time it'll be on a Monday, but if not, it's gonna be one of the days of the week. So yeah, have a lovely day and good day, good night, and good afternoon.
Bye.
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 Bye. Have a wonderful
Bye,
day.
everyone.
I can't raid that channel.
Oh, you can't?
No, I don't know why.
Wait. What are you doing wrong?
I don't
Another
know.
one.
I tried to raid them, but I couldn't.
A raid shadow plays NL then.
Okay.
He's got 4 people. The Odyssey continues.
Let's see. Right.
Maybe we should change our name to D&D Chaos. Because we're all
The channel might
chaotic.
not accept rates. Oh yeah, the channels. Yeah. Thanks, man.
He
Oh,
knows,
there we
doesn't
go. Okay, you're going in 7 seconds, I think. But yeah, thank you so much.
Ooh, bye.
Have a lovely day and adios.
he? Bye.
See you later. Oh, hello.
Hello.